Rat. Good afternoon, everybody. A little bit of a late start for me today. It was a late night getting this video together. But hopefully you guys like it. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Hoping you guys are interested in the 3 bronze versus 6 diamonds or whatever, other way around. Because it was really fun to do. But, you know, be what it be. Almost there, everybody. Give me just a bit to get everything set up. And then we will be good to go. I see some people chatting. Just a second here, y'all. Almost there. Just got to make sure YouTube's up and ready to go. It never is. It never is. So I have to go through and do it by hand. It's very annoying. All right, there we go. All right, that part's done. What's up? Hello, Benji. Hello, Existence. Hello, Dork. Firstant. We playing Penny today? No. Well, we could. It's up to y'all. Hello, enter a funny name here. Chat, come up with a funny name for enter a funny name here. Somebody come up with something brilliant. If it's not brilliant, I ban you. I'm switching it over to subscriber mode, by the way. So just make sure that you are subscribed. It's just a little incentive. A little incentive. Okay, I think everything's up and good. Let me just copy and send everything over to the Discord real quick. 1 second here, y'all. Why am I getting pinged? Oh, okay. That's fair. Yeah, a little bit of a late start for me today. I'm a little sleepy. Like I said, a bit of a late night for me. Okay. Discord's up. Twitch, YouTube, everything is working. Okay, brilliant. No, wait, I don't want to be responsible for that. Too bad! All right, we're back here today. Back doing some coaching for y'all. So as per usual, if you're interested in getting a bit of coaching, simply make sure that you are friends with me and shout it out. Ooh, goodies. Oh, decent goodies too. What's this for? Unclaimed, Midnight Features Event Pass. Remember to claim them. Oh, okay. Alright, thanks Marvel Rivals. We have a bit of a queue already. However, these people are pretty much guaranteed not to be here yet. So let me check my list here. So I have Aquatica, Jarmies, E3 Kai, and Adenus. Adenus. Something like that. So guaranteed that those people are not here yet. So if they are, Adidas, no, not quite. It's Aiden. It's like Aiden. It's like Aiden Adidas had a baby. Ribulet wants to go. Okay. Same. Even through 2 energy drinks, I'm still tired. I can't do energy drinks, dude. I actually think I would die. Like I just had like a small shot of mocha, and already I'm zinging. Caffeine and me do not go well. Adrenal. Yeah, I mean Adderall. Yeah. I don't do caffeine. I only do caffeine like a stamina potion. The way I use caffeine, it's like I don't do caffeine. Back hurts. Your back hurts from doing caffeine? You might want to get that looked at. All right. Anyway, Ribulet wants to go first. Go ahead, Ribulet. I think you're Rogue, right? Rogue Dreamer. We can grab you in and take a look-see. Let's see. I see Oo's on. Maybe he wants to join Stream VC. I'll join Stream VC and see if he joins up. I have a very high caffeine tolerance for my 4 years of night shifting. Yeah. Fair enough. It'll take me a bit, my bad. Yeah. No worries. Did some grinding. Secured my spot in the middle of Diamond. We were kind of like teetering on the edge of Platinum there for a bit, but we're comfortably Diamond now. Try competitive, yeah. So, yeah, Diamond 3. Not the greatest. Still would like to get that higher. You know, I haven't done this even once yet. Maybe I should do that one of these times. Yeah. Now it's an addiction and something I still enjoy. I see. Last night I won a bet against 7. Now they owe me a night out for dinner. That sounded like you were coerced into having a date with Seven. Sounds like Seven tricked you into going on a date. Also, the way caffeine should be used. What you said about using it like a stamina potion. Yeah, I use it before streams just so I make sure I'm like up and lively for the streams. You know? But the crash out for me is just, it's so intense, dude. It's so intense. Because like my body reacts to caffeine like gasoline on a fire. You know? Because I already have a decent amount of energy, and just throwing it on there just makes sure it burns up quicker. I locked the fuck in Balatro. Oh, I see. Hell yeah, Hungman for the win. What? 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 We were talking about dates, and now we're talking about Hungman. I don't like this. Many, in fact. I see. I'm assuming you had like a Kano setup. Canio setup or erosion. What else would encourage you to have small decks outside of just simply, you know, wanting your deck to be more consistent? Fuck Canio. What's wrong with you? I used caffeine somewhat recently, got horrible lower back pain. I don't think that those are related. I'll go right out. I'll go right out and say it. I'll go right out and say it. I don't think that lower back pain and caffeine usage are linked at all. I think those are two totally different things that just happen to happen at the same time. You know what? Hold on. Wait. I want to show you something. I want to show you a graph. It very much was. I highly doubt that. That makes no sense. Also, Yorick, Tribule, Perkio are all better. I mean, that's fine, but if you got Canio, you're happy with Canio. Hold on. What was it? What was it? Pool, drownings. And here we go. Got it. Hold up. I'm bringing up a statistic. This is from National Geographic, so you know it's legit. Can I get something that's not in AVIF format? Really? It's all going to be in AVIF format? That's so lame. Okay, hold on. I'll AVIF to PNG. AVIF is one of the worst formats to exist. That and WebM. WebP, sorry. Screw WebP. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? WebP is garbage. Useless file format. Okay, got it. Here we go. Behold, clear evidence that Nicolas Cage films cause people falling in their pool and drowning. Clear files. Clear evidence. It's overwhelming. How could we even disagree with such clear correlated evidence? What does this have to do with anything? I'm saying if you're experiencing lower back pain because you had caffeine, I don't think they're related. Yeah, correlation does not equal causation. Exactly. I don't think that that's the one into the other. You're saying they're a coincidence. Yeah, I'm saying that this is likely a coincidence. Lower back pain can be attributed to something wrong with your kidneys. And guess what caffeine does? Catalyzes your kidneys. Yeah, that would be better. Yeah, that would be a potential causation effect there. But just simply, I drink caffeine and I cause lower back pain when there's like there doesn't really seem to be any evidence to create a cause and effect relationship. You know how I know? I'm guessing that's from experience. Maybe the reason why is I didn't drink enough water. Got kidney stones. Yeah. You know what? You're right. I should hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate. Do we have anybody ready and lined up for the training yet? Come on, somebody's out there, right? Hold on, let me get some water. Want to train me at Balatro? You know what? I actually totally would. I totally would. I love like helping people with Balatro because it's like the strategy, you know? Can launch a game? Okay, perfect. If you drink too much energy drinks and not enough water, you'll get kidney stones, FYI. Makes sense. All right, yeah, Dreamer, go ahead. Go ahead and launch. Am I up? Yeah, go ahead and launch. We will observe. Heyo, how's life? It determines how well the video does today. If the video does well today, life is good. If the video does not do well today, shotgun. Just leave it at that. Alright, he's loading into a game. Can we spectate? Alright, sweet. Does the game have to be fresh? I would prefer if you do it live. Yes. I would prefer if you do it live. I'm officially missing 6 things to complete my Balatro collection. 3 jokers, 1 deck, and 2 vouchers. Oh, as in like the full collection? Those last handful of jokers can be a bitch to get, let me tell you. Because some of them are like, play an extremely specific hand. Or have a ridiculous amount of X, or something of the sort. Haven't changed my crosshair yet? Okay. We will judge you harshly. Discard a royal flush. Yeah, as like such as an example. What did that unlock? That unlocks that's not Brainstorm, is it? Brainstorm's something else. Diamond team should have used the Guardians revival in the 3v6. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Like the revival comp probably would have worked actually. The thing is it didn't have a tank. Show my phone. I did in my first run. Nice. All right, Rogue Dreamer on the Psylocke. I'll have so much information I can give you on Psylocke. Let's see how you do. Let's start looking at your team here. It looks like a very balanced team of 5 DPSs.
Stay strong.
Discard 5 jacks for the road. Play 5 golden cards for the golden ticket. Yeah, like some of them you'll do just sort of by accident. You know, like the play 5 golden cards kind of just happens by accident, but discarding 5 jacks is crazy work. In what world are you discarding a 5 of a kind?
5, 4,
One without playing X to get the jokers. Yeah. What's your pin on a new cap skin? I think it looks cool. All right, Dreamer, what are we doing? I like that you went high. Ah, swapping over to the Luna. Fair enough, dude. That... Hold up. Did that... Am I crazy or did I just see the ult? The ult icon on the right-hand side off of... Oh, it's the healing icon. Okay, alright. I thought I saw the ult icon. I'm like, huh? Okay. Alright, so you've got... Alright, your team is settled back into place. Okay, Invisible Woman. Got that little bit of damage here. I'm going to be looking for you giving some people some pushes and pulls into places that they should not be. Yep, keeping your tanks alive here. Keeping your shield up. Yeah, don't overcommit that shield. You just want to just like zip it from person to person to person. Shoot kind of down at their feet. At least this is something that Existence can help you out with. You want to shoot, if you're trying to heal, kind of loosely at their feet. Unless you're trying to deal damage at the same time, which when your tank's lit that bad, you probably shouldn't. Because then it'll bounce back to you a little faster. You can heal a little quicker. Encourage your tank to go after him. Just keep him alive. There goes... Remember, we are Team Red here. It's not overly important, but it's a notable tip, yes. Can you get the pull? Is he going to jump? He's going to jump, okay. Big grab. Big grab from that shark. That's okay.
I don't give up so easily.
This is not an ideal situation. We never want to be in a situation where we are playing a character that we don't want to be playing. But obviously, it's better for us to have a balanced team comp than to not. Obviously, we all win. Okay, now do not use that ult. And, oh, now would be a great time for it. Clear it out. Nope. Too little, too late. Okay. So let's think about what we have on the enemy team. What realistically can they throw down at us? Well, the Loki opens up all of our team.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
But now that we've used it, and we didn't take advantage of, you know, clearing out the Bucky's ult, we're now going to be in a situation where we're going to try to use this more for tempo, right? Because if we're caught by the Wolverine, it's not going to matter. We might be able to catch it off of the enemy team. I'm going to get another wipe here. A mistake on his part. Nice. Team ended up taking it down. Strange died to use your melee. Yep, that's another thing. Your melee does have knockback. Now would not be a bad time to pop ults. Ah, unfortunate. Yeah, and when you're in a situation where your team's like right on the edge of potentially being able to continue the point push, and you already basically missed the ult punish, right, or the ult counter, it's not a bad idea to throw down the ult to keep the momentum alive. But obviously we're going to need to reset here. The double jump invis should be used for defensive. Don't dive in with it. Yeah, that's a good point. They're just sharking you like crazy. What rank are we, by the way? I forget. The counter ults. Neither grabs any. Okay. Is this live? Yes, this is live. Nope, nope, don't do it. Okay, I thought you're popping ult. All right, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Yeah, use more of those pushes. The general rule of thumb is you want to put down the AoE, the vortex grenade, if I could call it that. Wasted ult. That's unfortunate. You want to put down the vortex grenade and then keep them inside of it with your pushes and pulls. Push if they dive, you pull if they try to run away at low health. Yep. These games of coaching are so inconsistent. That is part of like the experience though, right? I would say don't be afraid as well to put yourself in a position where you can defend or continue to heal outside of the line of danger. Maybe use your double jump. You need your ult. You held your ult for way too long. Yep. Not going to get it. Yep. Held the ult for way too long. Way too long. We were so focused on, you know, just doing the basic stuff. We've got to remember that the support ults are some of the strongest in the game. There was a lot of opportunities in there for us to throw it down to try to continue the momentum and the push of the team that just ultimately did not happen. Obviously, we ended up getting stuck with a character that we did not want to play, right? So that's always going to throw us a bit for a loop. If you are willing to swap off, if you're going to be the person that's like, all right, fine, I'll switch to something else, right? You need to make sure you have at least one character you're comfortable with. For me, I've got a little bit of training on, well, the DPS light characters on both the other roles. So for tanks, I have Thor, and for supports, I have Mantis, right? But yeah, the big thing that killed you here is there was a handful of times we absolutely should have used that ult, and we just did not. In fact, we likely picked up a second ult if we were to, like, you know, time it out and do the math and such in the time it took us to do what we needed to do there, right? I'm not saying throw your ult out as soon as you get it, but I'm saying throwing your ult out as soon as you get it is likely, well, it's guaranteed to be better than not using it ever at all. You know what I'm saying? And to learn Psylocke, we can run it again. I don't think there's enough people here yet, so we could potentially run this again, Rebulit. But yeah, actually that was not a bad a game for coaching, because there was like a lot of things that we really needed to learn. Obviously, we need a lot more practice with Invisible Woman. But let me go ahead and back out here. Yeah, the big thing is a couple things. First of all, you use your double jump for offensive stuff, and that's pretty much exclusively a defensive stuff. Either you're getting to a new spot that you want to be, or you're trying to get away from something, right? It's a very defensive type tool. You're a pretty heavily damaged character, which is partially why I put her in the utility category when I was doing the video. A lot of people want to put her in the playmaker category. I think they misunderstand what that's meant to be. She has a lot of great CC tools, and I would like to have seen you use that more often. Throw down the vortex grenade and keep people inside of it. Basically, like, you're hyper switching, like flipping a coin, going back between I'm dealing damage, I'm healing, I'm dealing damage, I'm healing, I'm dealing damage, right? And again, the ult placement was a big thing. I thought of the game as a throwaway, so I couldn't do as much as I could, which I don't want to do. Yeah, don't. As soon as you consider it like a game already to be lost, like the game's kind of already over. If you stick with it and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna fight as hard as I can, you know, through thick and thin, all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying? You're so much better off. All right. Anywho, can you coach me? I'm super bad at this game, Mark. You dirty liar. All right. Who are we doing next? Who are we up next? I got Mark on the list. I could do you again, Rivulet, if you'd like. Instalock 5 DPS. Yeah, that was rough. Yeah, the 5 DPS lock was really rough. But at that point, it's kind of a game of chicken. Like, how confident are you in your DPS? You know, if we lock 5 DPS, I ain't moving. I know I'm the best. You all can swap. I'm staying on my DPS character. So if you feel confident in your DPS and you get something like that, it's a game of chicken. Yeah, skill ceiling's quite high on her. Agreed. Agreed. Okay, who do we have next? Who's up? Let me see if I can eat. And if no one shows, I'll go again. Okay. That's why I play tank. Just play what you're confident with. Yeah. Yep. That's what I tell people. It's like, you want me on DPS. You know, like, I get that there's a stigma around DPS players. I understand. But you want me on DPS. For your sake, you want me on DPS. Right? If you really are confident in that, you know that you've got the stuff. Right? It's legitimately a good mentality to have. So long as you aren't toxic with it. So long as you aren't, like, flaming people for it. Coming in with the mindset of, like, I'm confident. I know what I'm doing. You know, everyone else needs to swap. Right? Sometimes you need to prove that to yourself, though, you know? Another reason why I was not the best with Psy, so I changed. Yeah, I think I would rather have you stay on the Psy for coaching purposes, but, you know, it is what it is. It's just a quick play match anyway. Not like it matters. How to explain things about this game has a shooting range. A shooting range. You can set it random movements so you can practice aim before you even do a match. Yeah, I do that all the time. Before I load in, every single time before I load in, I go over here, I go to the Doom match, and I just play the characters that I'm trying to get good at. Right? I dial in those specific mechanics before I actually jump into the game. It really helps because it's like a no-stakes environment, and it's like 1v1, 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 right? It's just like it is a constant drill of getting good at that. Now, if you're in if you're trying to focus more on support and tanking, you're probably going to need to just do normal quick play matches, right? But if you're trying to focus on like just killing stuff or just mechanical stuff, Doom matches are incredible. That's Mark, we know that much, yeah. I'm still learning her heavily, so I figured I'd swap. Okay, fair enough. All right, who am I picking up? Who out there, who among you is looking for a little bit of coaching? Mark said something earlier. Mark, was that legit? Did you actually want to do that? The chat has fallen quiet. The best place to practice tank is in a 2 or 3 stack where you have safety net. We'll still be punished for being stupid. Yeah, that could be an example. Okay, sure. It's not really an example, Mark. It's, do you actually want training, advice, etc.? Look at the shark. Look at the boy. Jeff. Be extra harsh on Mark. Okay, sure. Could I join? I'll have a go. Okay. Let me grab Mark first. I will not look at the shark. Look at him. Wait, hold on. Do not invite me to your team, both. I will just grab you. I'm going to do Mark first. I'll do Mark first, and then I will do the rest too. I'm going to be spectating. So you don't need to invite or do anything like that. No? Well, hold on. Wait, I can fix this for you. Let me see. Where is this one? Give me a second. Here. There we go. There. How about that? Shark. Nothing but shark. Roll, do you want? Whatever you want to do, Mark. Thought I was about to get banned. No, that's next. That's that comes after. W stream. Oh, wrong button. Mark, here we go.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not
All right,
judging.
Mark is playing. He's on blue team. Mark typically goes tank. I know he's been trying to get better at DPS and stuff, though. Yeah, he's not quite loaded in yet. Yeah, okay, he's going Penny. All right. We'll see what he can do on Penny. Jeff, yes.
30 seconds before you attack.
The other two were clanmates who were doing dungeon. Take 3. That's where I got banned today.
I haven't seen that tech before. It doesn't look like shield or
Let's see. No shard, only Hulk, right? Okay.
Check the logo. Hola, Parker Industries.
Parker, as in he didn't even finish college.
I thought only college dropouts could be famous tech founders. But no, it's not the Parker you're thinking of.
1. All you need to do is
Okay,
capture
let's
the
see what Mark
mission
can
area.
do here.
Got
Switching
it?
over to the Strange. Okay.
If I could get a look at Doom's machine.
I don't know if that's going to be super necessary here, but I guess, you know, point defense. It's kind of up to Mark's discretion here. It's kind of a 50-50. Both are good for brawling points. Okay, we are team blue here. We're a little out of position here because we're a little bit behind the rest of the team. They've got a Wolverine. That's going to be rough. Yeah, we're all disassociated from the rest of the team. We've got some of our teammates behind us here. You've got a bodyguard here playing with your your Mr. Fantastic. Get your, yeah, we need to be more damage forward here, Mark. We need to be shot, melee, shot, melee, shot, melee. Yeah, shot, melee, explosion. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good shit, Mark. Yeah, shot, melee, explode. Shot, melee, explode. Good. We'll hold with the shield. Let your team do the work. Good stuff. There's a Wolverine coming back. Be careful. Careful not to get dove. He's really out of position. Punish that heavily. Punish that heavy. Punish that heavy. Good. Using the float to get up. Careful not to get in a pillow fight with the tanks here. There's your DPS. There you go. You can push with that. Venom's fine. Nice. Careful up here. Yeah, you're going to have mines all over you. Now would not be a bad time to use your float to get up, but you ended up working it out. Dive this last tank. Hard push. Get ready on the float. You hear that the shark's coming down. Good stuff. Your team's getting gulped. Can you stop them? Doesn't look like. Nice. Your team cleared it up. Push in with the rest of your team. Good stuff. Plat, I believe. Yeah, this is Plat. No, this is, I'm sorry, Diamond. I think this is just quick play, though, but he is a Diamond rank player. A lonely support. Mark made it to Diamond. Yeah, all three of us helped them push up. Nice. Yeah. Hard punish their out of position characters. Keep them staggered. Get ready on Eye of Agamotto. Yeah, you've got them hella blocked in right now. Keep that up. Eye would be amazing right about now. They've got Groot Walls to try to shut you down. Careful of the penny mines. Don't worry about the penny mines. You just want to deal damage. Yeah, waste. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Yeah, because when they're split like that, you deal double damage. Especially with the explosions, it's an insane amount of value. Hawkeye ult. Let your team backpedal into you. Hold your shield. Hold your shield. Hold your shield. They're so out of position here, dude. They're trying to force that point. Good. So good stuff in general. I think we could tighten it up a little bit around our positioning and a little bit of the mechanics and stuff, right? Like our timing, like when we're in the first fight was a good example. Just, you know, the shot melee stuff, just to wind up our dark magic explosion a little bit quicker.
I oversee other magical adepts.
Not only have the mental fortitude to push out a bronze. You do. You just don't want to admit that you do.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Chat, how are we feeling about Mark's play? I feel like he's got the enemy team is not coordinated,
Like yours too.
so he's not getting like the full experience right now. But he's doing a good job of punishing
Not as
them,
much as mine.
right? Like the handful of times he had people that were split out, he had absolutely every opportunity to go in and bully them, and he did.
Battle starts in 5.
Yeah, he's pretty good at Strange, pretty solid at Strange.
2, 1.
I try not to, but tilt solo queuing makes me tilt really fast. Here, I know it's gonna sound crazy and just like asinine, but just simply don't tilt. Okay, you're with your... Yeah, should have called that out. Should have pinged the ground to let them know that what you're doing. Careful not to over-rotate here. Yeah, but legitimately, if you get into the mindset, I'm just not going to tilt, I don't care enough, it helps a lot. If you just say, I don't care, win or lose, I'm bronze anyway, it helps. And you'll probably start winning more. Your friendly Hulk is going crazy, doing lots of work here. You can push up a little bit here, but don't overcommit. Use your range. Kind of want some coaching? Sure. Groot keeping it up. Good push in with the shield. Good call to push in with the shield to keep them alive. You're way overcommitted here. You're super overcommitted. Use your float to get out and your shield, yeah. Okay, yeah. Your team recognizes that they need to back up. There's the enemy ult. Yeah. You realize now that it's not good to push quite in yet. With only DPS ult coming out, he will slaughter you. You're still taking up space, which I really appreciate. I like that you're not just sitting back, that you're still demanding space for your team. Friendly's popping down ult. You've got eye, but you don't have anything to combo it with. I'd love to see him checking the scoreboard, but I know he can't. We don't get to see that. It's worthy to let them jump in a little bit here. They only have the Groot to block your Eye of Agamotto. So assuming you're behind all those, you've got this. Team's over-rotated a little bit. They need to pull back. The temptation here for Mark is to try to dive in to save him, but he shouldn't. Good call on the eye to shut down the counter ult. Nice. Big punish here. Oh! Yeah, that's fair. That is so fair here. We are so okay with this. We have created so much time and so much space. Like, I mean, Mark's just like, okay. Good. You can do this. You got this. Groot ult. Try to protect the invisible woman. Frozen and Groot, it is rough. Okay, you need to regroup. You need to pull back to your team. Taking a lot of damage here that we really don't need to, and we know our supports are down. Yeah, it's not worth continuing to brawl this out. Misan be excruciatingly honest. How would you say it? I am a Sasala player off of the two coaches. And so you think I could reach something like Diamond. I would say you're probably still going to be gold. You're going to be gold for a little while. You're still making a lot of decisions that don't quite make sense. Careful not to overdive this. Careful not to overdive this. Oh, you are playing dangerous games here. You're going to go down for sure. Nice ascend. Holy crap. No way you got away with that. No way you got away with that. Yeah, we see what happened there. We kind of overstayed our welcome on that outward push like that. It kind of worked out, but we weren't really meant to be as deep in as we were, right? Because there's sort of like a critical mass of how far we can push up to try to like bully spawns and such, right? Because the way that most maps are designed is that they kind of like split out and then they reconverge back on the center point. The problem with that is that on those splits, it's easy to get flanks on the team that's pushing up, right? You can get yourself into a position where you can just simply go around to the other side of the enemy team and continue to put pressure, or put pressure on from the safety of the respawn area, right? So I think we massively overcommitted there. It kind of worked out, unfortunately, which means we kind of learned a little bit of a bad decision there, but it was good that he kept trying to apply pressure. That was the thing that was really good on his part, right? He didn't try to put himself in or he didn't try to pull back so far that he was no longer doing tank stuff, right? But overcommitted. Ability cycling was good. Like I said, I think the big thing was just a little overzealous. All right. Then we're going to warm from Scrins tomorrow night. I'm just going to hot dog it. That was just meant to do just for FYI. Sadly, Strange is my third best tank. Even better at Mag and Penny. You could have probably gone Mag or Penny. I'll be live Saturday for scrims off Vibes Alone, returning to defend the crown. Yeah, maybe. Have to keep tempo with the team. Yeah, you did. I think you just went a little too hard. I agree. Like I said, you did in fact keep tempo with the team, but you went a little too hard. A little too hard. Right? Because it's sometimes your job as a teammate to say, guys, we're making a mistake. You know, we need to regroup. We need to fall back. All right.
Hey, Misa.
Hey, what's up,
Could I
Boo?
get some coaching?
You are on a list, but yeah, I mean, you could.
Oh, damn.
Yep. So who else wanted to
Okay.
grab in here? I might clear out the names of the previous people here. I know both wanted to. Funny Name wanted to. Corey wanted to. So I think it's both Funny Corey and then you, Uwu. So let me update the tag here.
All right.
Both Funny Corey. Uwu. Okay. What list is Uwu on? A watch list. FBI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
the FBI hate me.
Yep.
I accidentally made a water-powered car.
Yeah, that's not okay. Not allowed. He also found the cure for cancer, which means, you know, he's got a big target on his back. Sorry, I need a sec. Okay. Born to Penny, forced to Strange. Yeah. Add me to the list, coach. Make me cry. Okay. Well, now that I have Uwu here, we have even more eyes to give you more cry.
That's for sure. I'm going to make sure you cry.
Good. FBI, that's nothing to talk to me of when you're on the Geneva's list. That's quite the accomplishment. Can you see stream, by the way? Were you able to watch?
Yes, I can see stream.
Cool.
That's
we can also probably, if it's a friend of ours, we can both spectate at the same time.
Yeah.
Let me just check.
I'll
Am I
probably
back
just
on the
be
queue at
watching
all? I'll put you after Existence here. Man, we've got a huge ass list. We are definitely not getting through this list today. So here's your incentive to throw money at the screen if you want to bump up your spot in the list. Legitimately, I'm not going to be able to get through it.
Member.
Yeah. That works fine. Okay. Usually with a Hulk, that's it at the tempo. What happens when you commit various war crimes against 4 continents? Yeah. Okay. All right. So currently on the list is Bofa D's. Anyway, you out there? You ready to go? Speak up and chat now or forever hold your peace. We're going to play a few matches to get better matchups. Okay, sure. Bofa D's nuts. I'll take my ban now. Nah. That was coming from a mile away. Come on. That was coming from a mile away with like a police escort. It was very loud and very obvious.
Incredibly.
Yeah. I had the weirdest dream last night. I talked about this in Discord chat today. I had a weird dream.
With Neon?
Yeah, I dreamed me and my family were going to a movie. And you ever done that thing where like the landscape of the dream really doesn't quite make sense, but your brain is just sort of okay with it? You know?
Yeah.
So like as we're trying to go from place to place, like I could feel the stress of like getting to the place, but like the parking lots and stuff didn't make a lot of sense. Hey.
Shut up and take my free number money.
All right. 69. Nice. Thank you, Existence. Okay, so we bumping you to the list? Bumping you up the list? Aight. Let me grab Existence then. All right, Existence. Go ahead and start a game, and we will watch. Anyway, so we're going to a movie. Comp or normal, whatever you prefer, Existence. Yeah, you're loading it. Whatever you prefer, Existence. Anyway, we're going to a movie, and for some reason, we're like, ah, crap. The movie doesn't start for like an hour and a half. Oh, Neon lives like 15 minutes away from here. Let's just go stop by and say hello, which is weird because he doesn't live near here. But, you know, in the dream. And I haven't seen Neon in like forever. You guys probably don't even know who I'm talking about. That's how long it's been. So anyway, I stopped by Neon's house, and for some reason, This dude has like hundreds of shoes. It's the weirdest thing, and not like you know the shoes most people collect. These are like basic ass shoes. These are like running shoes. You know, weird stuff. All right, here we go. Anyway, so we're playing Call of Duty, right? Because we're just killing time, and I go to leave, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'll take off, and I go to put my shoes back on, and I can't find my shoes because there are too many damn shoes, and we're looking all over his house, and for some reason, all the shoes are really close, but not quite the correct shoes. So I spent all this time, like I like the stress of like we gotta go because the movie's we're gonna miss the movie, you know. Spend all this time and like I end up just taking. He's like, dude, just take like a pair of random shoes. I'm like, okay, sure, fine, whatever, right? And like as we're leaving, I'm like, oh wait, I remembered where I put them. So we drive back, and sure, there they were. And it was just a weird dream, dude. It's just a weird dream. I watched the YouTube video today. Don't the shotgun. Okay, excellent. Ooh.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
All right. Existence typically plays Invisible Woman, or okay, we are on Indeed the Invisible Woman. I woke up screaming and I don't even know why. All right. Hey, Mark.
I think in Wu NDS some training to break his bad
30
hates.
seconds before you
Wow.
attack. Get
Brian
ready.
could not read that message. Think we will need some training to break his bad habits? Yeah,
I sense great sadness.
Who, me?
absolutely.
What bad habits? Come on.
You know the one. One-handed. Come on. Don't pretend like you're not. Let's be real.
I have the best habits.
Nah. A likely story. All right, so apparently Mark is bumping you up on the list.
4, 3,
You should thank him.
2,
All right. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Invisible Woman. We get to see some high-level play here because Existence has a lot of time on Invisible Woman. So we get to hopefully get a little bit of a contrast to what we saw last time. Range healing there. Careful keeping that shield up for too long here. Looks like it's not taking damage. You can keep an eye on that. Staying alive. Freeze forever there. Good use of the jump to get out. Stacking up the healing to try to keep the Penny alive. Throwing down the damage there as well.
To go home, but they won't let me.
Hey, thank you, Benji. So you need to go home, but they won't let me. You're not allowed to. Watch more TDT. Okay. Got dove by the Spider-Man. I think the decision that I like about that is that he knew he was going to go down likely. Like, he didn't really have the options because the Spider-Man was on top of him and he was already damaged. So he continued to put pressure down and continued to try to heal so that he could continue to try to generate value for his team, even though he was going to go down with it. Yeah, Benji, you're just forced to watch more TDT streams. Fate worse than death, frankly. Groot healing. Yeah, see how he's whipping that shield around to try to keep everyone alive? I'm a little weary of his positioning here because he's playing a little forward. Okay, team's reset. He has to be careful with that. He has a tendency to be a little aggressive. Tank's trying to take up space, which is good. Trying to keep people alive. Throwing out damage. Plenty of healing here. He's got the healing ult ready to go. His options here are both of the DPS ults are excellent choices for him right now. He's going to be looking for both of those things. He's got no give anything. I'm sorry. Spider-Man should not have dove when there was no pressure from the rest of the team. Okay, recycle. See how he repositions so that he's still able to cover the tank. Okay. Enemy ults go out. Friendly pops their ult. Groot's popping his ult back here. He's going to go for the push. Not quite catching. I would have liked to see a little bit more patience out of that. Completely wasted ult out of the cloak and dagger here. That is so excellent. Ooh, I would not have... Oh, ended up being the correct call. Yeah, that was bold to go for that. Bold to go for that because we did not need to put ourselves in that position. Okay, we need to be pulling back here. All right, going invis is also a good choice. Going for a push. He's a little overzealous with his damage. I've noticed that's something that he likes to do. He gets a little overzealous with his damage. It's not bad, but it gets into situations exactly like that. Right? Because he's not positioning where he's safe. He's putting himself in positions where he can like try to like step on the gas as much as possible. Right? Which is fine right up until the enemy team or the friendly team starts to lose a little bit. Thankfully, it worked out. The rest of the team covered, but I would like to have seen him pull back just a little bit when things started to go south. Because instead, he kind of just started throwing hands. Which, as a support, you know what? You get a good enough DPS, that's not going to work. Especially if you've got flankers, which you know that the enemy team has. You know that they have a Spider-Man.
Saving the world still hasn't gotten old.
Got no kills, but I still carried on Doctor Strange. Like, no final blows or no assists?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Ooh, you're awful quiet.
Oh, me? That's because I accidentally started a game. I say accidentally, I meant to.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's Richards, Namor, as you are well aware.
Perhaps the two of us.
Don't worry, once the game's finished, I'll,
No, it's fine. I'd rather you shut up anyway.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Aren't you just the kindest?
I am. Thank you. And also the most humble.
2,
Yeah.
1.
Incredibly humble. At all times.
Yes,
Capture
correct.
mission area. Got it?
Okay. So, on our team, we've swapped off... No, we went back. That was weird. Why did we do that? That was awful. Awful decision. Is that Penny? It is indeed a Penny.
Our enemies are here.
Okay, chilling here. You're the Spider-Man. Yep, trying to see if you can catch him with that. Keep the shield on the Groot for a little while. Groot needs to slow down a bit. He's playing a little far forward, but that's okay. We've got him covered. Pulled back or reposition the shield here. Good. Okay, our Groot's playing way, 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 way too far forward. Way too far forward. I like that he's not playing with the Groot. Like, he's playing off to the side here. Good. Right here, yeah. Because, like, sometimes you just need to let teammates make mistakes. You just need to let them just do stupid stuff. See how he's cycling that damage there, trying to get as much as he can on him? The team is just collapsing in on it. That was a bad decision from that Groot and Rocket. But he was able to take advantage of that. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's going to happen. Mantis tried to save it, but that's fine. Ult for ult. Yeah. Ended up working out there. But you see how his not overcommitted positioning there allowed him to take better advantage of punishing the Groot.
Captured more than half of the mission area.
Okay, we got ult ready to go. We know that the Psylocke already used hers, so we're thinking what else could be problematic for us. Breaking invis. Trying to keep the Psylocke alive. Doing both a little bit of damage and a little bit of healing. There we go. Good stuff. Keep the Groot alive. Enable the Groot here. You want the Groot to be able to push in and push out that sniper. Try to go for damage. It's fine. Careful. It's a little dangerous to use your double jump in here. Like, you know that the DPS is right there, but it's risky, risky, risky to jump in at it. Trying to keep him back. Should be pinging that. I'd rather have him ping that. Lots of damage coming down. There we go. Using the jump to get back. That would not be a bad time for Sonic Field. Excellent. There it is. Put that at the edge of it. Sure. Keep managing our shield here. Yep. Use the invis to break up the Hawkeye's ult. Good. Keep healing down. Your Penny's going to need help. Yep. She's going to get hard focused here. Focus healing, focus healing, focus healing. Throw the damage down too. Punish the Thor. Good stuff. Careful, careful, careful. With your dive, you can break invis now because you know that there's pressure down. Yeah. Popping himself off with his own healing there. Good. Timing and use of abilities was really good. There's a couple times the positioning was a little bit rocky. Maybe could have been a tad better, but overall, that was really good play. What do you guys think? Timing of that ult was really good too. That was kind of what I was talking about earlier with Ribulet. Ribulet, that's a good like counter example, right? Because there wasn't an ult coming down directly necessarily. Like there wasn't like a Psylocke popping her ult or whatever on the enemy team or whatnot. But it was like that was a good moment because that was the point at which the momentum was starting to shift, and he recognized that and basically made sure that that didn't cause problems for them, right? I play Invisible Woman pretty aggressively when I see the chance to split people up. Yep. I think you get a little greedy with it. I think you're a little greedy with it. I think if you made decisions that are a little bit more on the defensive side, it would do you a bit better. Because I have a feeling that it works against DPSs that aren't competent. And as soon as you get somebody who knows what they're doing, they're going to smoke you. Right? So just slow down a little bit there. Just a little bit. But positioning was good. Timing was good. You managed your shield pretty darn well. I don't like how much the shield stayed out. I think you could have maybe held it back a little bit so it didn't get broken. But you did a good job. Never really pop Invisible One ult because I didn't think my team was with me that much. Yeah, you kind of have to just take an educated guess sometimes. All right, Uwu.
All right.
Marcus
Who do you
bumped
want
you
me
up.
to play?
Well, Mark bumped you up on the list.
Yeah.
You threw money on
who
the
do you want
screen.
me to play?
What do
So,
Yeah.
yeah. You want me to play my Loki, my Squirrel Girl?
Whatever
my
you
Rayo?
would like. Whatever you would
All
like.
right. Well, I'm going to be playing my Black Panther then.
Okay, you're going to want to probably deafen here, just so you
Alright,
don't have
sounds
me in your ear the whole time. Unless you want me to give you call-outs that are 15
I do not
seconds
want
delayed.
you talking in my ear the whole time.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta lock in.
That's fair. Sometimes you have to be the one to dictate the flow. So if you pop it on point, your team will follow. Yep, it's true. It's true. Okay, next up on our list, by the way, is Both. And then
Bro,
Funny. And
they
then...
stole fucking Black Panther.
Ah, a shame.
A shame. You know what? Let's play Loki then. Y'all will get to see my Loki.
All right. I'm going to be heavily judging your positioning here. Loki is pretty much all about that positioning. He's got to do it like 3 to 4 times, right? Wow, he's muted. Damn. Yep, at a minimum, you bought yourself 10 seconds for your team to get back on the point. At maximum, you win the team fight. Yep. Call him low-key bad at positioning. Low-key bad at positioning. Haha, haha. Yep, get a chat. Thank you. I'm here all night. All right.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Shinshabuya. Offense.
Why would anyone want order when
What I'm going to play, should I friend you so that you can spectate? Yes. Okay, so let's look at what our team comp
We'll be coming
is
in
running
30
here.
seconds. Stay
Loki,
strong.
the playmaker support with a rocket. Should be enough healing between all of them. Might be a little rough on the tank. We've got lots of DPS on our team. We would... Okay, so we're going triple support now. All right. Triple support, 1 tank, 2 DPSs, both flanker DPSs. We've got an anchor tank to follow. Means that tank is going to... either the tank's going to get hard focused or the flankers are going to get hard focused. You know, one of the two, because the team was going to be so split up from one another. Trying to dive point invis is an interesting call. Yeah, you're going to get called out for that. Just deciding to brawl point, I do not agree with here. Let's see how good their DPSs are, because they absolutely should be diving you right now. Thankfully, the team ends up going down. It's crazy that this is working out for him, but take advantage of it while you can. Shark trying to get what he can. Nice. Ends up taking out 2. This is why Loki is the playmaker right here. Incredible that play worked out, but we take advantage of it where we can. Very, very greedy play. Playing even farther forward. Yep. Uwu's Loki isn't a threat, IMO. I hard disagree. See how he's using his clones and stuff to just simply distract the backline? This is something you can do as any flanker character. Sometimes just simply gonna try to roast the shark. It's gonna be a hard call. Field going down. This is a little overzealous here. He doesn't have any of his abilities up, and he's going to go down. I appreciate what he's trying to do. He's trying to pull value away from his the enemy team. Basically force them to get distracted and focus him down. But he's going a little too hard. He's trying to flex a little too hard here. Shall see if the tank wants to be a frontliner or if they want to be a coward in the mid. Yeah, the tank really should be playing forward with how much flankers are on his team. There we go. Ult going down. It's okay. Loki's ult is up. Should be thinking about what he wants to do with this here. Probably grab the cloak and dagger would probably be his best pick. Psylocke, he loves going for DPS. See, Uwu just plays Loki with DPS in mind. 10 seconds to make a play happen. He's looking for one of the supports right now. Looks like he's going to find the magic. It's not what he wants. He needs to jump now. Ends up wasting the ult. Yeah, he's being way too greedy with this here. The nice thing is that he's pulling 2 for the price of 1. Maybe 3 for the price of 1 right here. But again, he's taking advantage of the enemy being bad, basically. It's very, very greedy. Don't know what the hell he's doing. Decides not to open fire. Putting pressure there. Pulling this enemy's attention away. You see this here? Loki just able to yield his way through the back line. This is why playmakers are so good for dive right here, because they have the mobility to match their DPS. Yeah, you can see here, this is like something that I try to get flankers to understand, is that sometimes you don't need to kill a lot of stuff, you just need to make people think that you're going to kill a lot of stuff. As a tank, it's your job to hold the enemy's attention, yeah. Diving in with the Black Panther. This is probably a good call here from the enemy team to swap over to the Venom to try to counter Uwu's pressure in his backline. He needs to focus on healing right now. He's putting too little time on his team. There we go. He's gonna get dove here. He's not careful. He's got the field if he needs it. Ults are coming down. He needs to be thinking about ways to counter it. Field, good call. He's got opportunity to make something happen here. What is he gonna go for the copy? Keeping the tank alive. Shark. Going for the swallow. Yep. Trying to again pull him into the back line here. Seeing what he can get. Not grabbing anything. Total waste of ult. Yep. Spent a lot of time not doing anything. He's being really, really greedy here, which is working because it seems that the enemy team is just not coordinated enough. Their DPS is not dealing with the Loki the way that they should. But this positioning is just way, way, way too greedy for him.
Oh yeah, you're 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, I'm 30 seconds behind here. Have fun playing DPS Loki.
Oh yeah, I love playing DPS Loki.
Yeah. Quick play games be like intentionally over aggro to provide an example. Yeah, way, way over aggro there. But it was a good example of talking about how to pull aggro away from a team by being a diver in the backline.
By diving the backline as a support.
Well, obviously you don't want to do that as support. Your healing was, you know, doo-doo butter. But you had 3 supports, so it absolutely worked. And, you know, Loki is the guy. If you're going to do DPS with one of the supports, Loki's like the guy to do the diving, right? He's got the mobility to make it happen, you know?
Yep.
But certainly interesting to watch. Obviously, you know, like we said, the positioning was way too aggressive, way too aggressive, and was fully exploiting the fact that the enemy team was not coordinated and they weren't skilled enough to deal with you. Right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if they can't deal with it, why would you stop doing that?
Well, there's an upper asymptote of gimmick that can happen there, right? And you'll get to a point, Mr. Uwu, as somebody who has done other games professionally, where the gimmick stops working, and I know you've got the ability to fall back, but this is for the people at home. If your gimmick stops working as soon as that enemy team gets good, it can feel really deflating because it's like, well, that's all I know how to do. And if they're dealing with my thing, my one thing, what do I do? You know, so it's a double-edged sword, Right.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if they figured out how to, you know, combat me, I just go back to being a healer.
Right. Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make for the people at home. He's getting away with stuff he shouldn't because he knows he can. All right, who's getting coached next? Next we have both. Both, are you still out there in chat? Yeah, but certainly was interesting Loki play. Certainly was interesting. And a good example of what I'm talking about, because a lot of people are like, no, Loki's not a playmaker. It's like, guys, have you seen Loki do playmaker stuff? I don't think.
Did you see at all what I did?
Yeah, I don't think you guys have seen examples of when Loki's doing playmaker stuff, like when he's really trying to be the playmaker support. This is what I mean by bad habits. It works when no one is in comms. Yeah, it can create bad habits. I know that Uwu was better than that. I know he's a better player than that, but it's a great example of like doing things that work right up until they don't. Both's here. Okay, perfect. Both, send me a friend request. I see I've got one up here. All right, there we go. And go ahead and start a game. Let me remove you from the list. Funny is up next. Funny name is up next. And then Corey. Sent your friend request. Yep, I got you. All right. Gonna take you a while to load in. Here we go. Give it a second. We're looking at Bronze 3 gameplay, which means that it's just grab bag of gameplay. Because Bronze 3 is the category for people who don't play comp, which means that you could be really good, you could be really bad. We don't know. All right, let's see what we got. Saw Luna Snow in the portrait, so maybe we get Luna Snow gameplay. We'll see. That discussion about overly flashy plays to the rest of the chat make sense? I know it makes sense to you. I'm not talking to you. Shut the hell up.
Hey, come on. I'm here to give some extra feedback.
We'll see if you can give feedback here when we actually start doing things.
Alright.
See if the ADHD can be restrained long enough for you to not queue up another game.
Hey, I haven't queued up another game yet.
How will he ever get featured on Spicy Clips if he doesn't go for the flashy plays? True. Fair point.
Your YouTube stream is way behind you right now.
I know. It will be generally.
Okay.
That's how.
Let me check the Twitch. Maybe that's caught up with you.
Twitch is slightly more caught up. It's because I'm using Restream, which is streaming to both, which puts a little bit more delay on it.
I see. That makes sense. Oh shit! I have to deal with the ads though. Oh no.
Get ready.
Okay.
Penny Parker. We're going to be looking for smart, defensive positionings followed by a little bit of dive. Just this little bit of getting in and being in people's face. No 6-man with Jeff, immediate 0 out of 10. Yeah. What was the by the way, while we're waiting, what was the thought process behind the Jeff play that ended up going kind of, or not Jeff? It was who was it? Was it Jeff? Earlier, I forgot. But you grabbed somebody's ult and then you didn't really do anything with it. Psylocke, yeah, it was Psylocke. Yeah. Okay.
Whoever they are, they don't look
We should have our penny. Oh, there it goes. You could have saved it. You could have saved it. That's okay. First thing we should have done, though, before we started engaging or anything, was you should have laid down our mines. Yeah, that's a very best thing. So you want to start using your webs to get back here. I don't know if we know that we can, but we can use our webs to sling around a little bit. Both ults, both Psy and Jeff are failed ults. Psy specifically. Yeah, we're not using our webs to move, which makes me think that we're not aware of the mechanic.
Oh yeah, you gotta be mobile.
Yeah,
come on.
Penny can be surprisingly mobile.
Yeah, no. Little thing from playing a good amount of Penny is you want to be constantly repositioning your spider, whatever,
the
spider
mines
spawner, basically.
Yeah.
Not only the mines, but your spider spawner.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry.
Yep.
Basically, we haven't placed it once. We haven't placed it once, which is just
You're not even stepping in your webs. What?
Yeah, we need a web at our feet. We need mines down. We haven't mined even a single time. We're just playing stun Penny. We need our mines. Where are our mines?
Yeah, your mines are your bulk of your damage.
Okay, the mines positioning. We finally got it down. We got the mines down. But the problem is now that mine is right in the line of sight of the enemy, directly in front of them. We gotta remember to use our own web to kind of walk forward our mines positionings a little bit here.
Yep. Try to position your like spider spawner behind that big pole.
Yeah,
that
big
is
pole.
a great spot for it.
Yep, even to the left or to the right if you want to be a little bit more defensive with it. But the big pole in the center is probably the best spot. The reason why a lot of people do it there. Yeah, our mines go down. We should be continuing to throw out the individual mines as well to continue to toss out damage.
Yep. And if you have time to set up, I recommend setting down 3 mines at a time. That does 300 damage when all, hit at the same time, killing any squishies.
Magneto, do not fire into it. Hey, now we know how to use our webs for mobility, it seems. Stunner. Stun the pure chaos. Yeah, that'll get you killed. All right. I think the big thing here. Oh, we almost got both. I think what we're seeing here is somebody who's just not used to Penny, or maybe hasn't played enough Penny, because there's a lot of just mechanical things that are not sticking around.
Yeah,
right?
There's like, think of it more like you're playing a Sims game. Like you're trying to do upkeep as well as trying to be in the fight.
Yeah, resource management at the same time that you're doing the other stuff. Yeah. There's a lot of like focusing on simply trying to deal damage with 600 HP rather than leaning in on what makes Penny special, placing down her mines, putting down her little her nest, using her stun. Like when we hear pure chaos as a Penny, our mouths should be watering because we're in a position where we are one of the best characters in the game to shut down Scarlet Witch's ult.
Yep. Yeah, your stun's on a 3-second timer. You should be using that constantly.
That is not the only fissure.
While overusing it is not a good idea, but you need to like try to.
Yeah, especially when the opportunity presents itself that clearly, right? Like, obviously you don't want to be throwing it out all the time, but when the opportunity presents itself like that, like absolutely go for it.
Yep. One thing with your ult, try to have your spider spawner down.
Hey, thanks for the sub.
When you use your ult.
Yeah, spider spawner will follow with your ult. There we go. Now we're starting to use our positioning here. Where's our mound? Where's our nest? Okay. Again, a bit of a rough positioning because that's going to go down. We'd rather have that be by the tree up there. That the way they have to come in and come around and deal with it. Enemies popping ult.
Yep. Another thing, if you destroy your spider spawner early, you get the cooldown shortens by how much HP was left.
Right. So if you see that it's under pressure, you can start to pull it back.
Yep. You can immediately grab it back.
Yep.
And again, not seeing you have a web under your feet. That's so much. That do so much.
Yep. Just that little bit of extra healing can really significantly help your tankiness, right? Because you're basically tanking through your healing. Right now, the biggest thing is that we're playing Penny, which is like a control or a bunker type tank, and we're just not doing any of the bunkering stuff, which is trying to just throw out damage and whatnot. So right now, I'd be positioning my spider nest a little bit in the back here, and then using my ult to try to push in and take over the space. Okay, we did learn our lesson from the last time that the mine went down. It might be a little bit better because it's inside.
But still not a good spot.
Yeah,
see, it's
still not a good
taking
spot.
damage. Yeah, the ambient damage on the field is going to break that pretty quickly.
Yep.
Not even getting focused down.
There we go. At least we're throwing out some mines now. That's good.
Yep.
Laying the field up. Yeah, we want this thing to be rigged to blow.
Yep. Think of this as just setting down a whole minefield. They have to, like, that's a lot of damage on the field at that point.
Yeah, you want them to be forced to deal with you.
Yep.
Especially because both of their tanks, I should say, one of their tanks doesn't have any range options, and their flanker also doesn't really have any range options. So you can really shut down the melee-focused characters there. There we go. Now we've got our web down to keep ourselves healthy. Okay, that's fine. We let that be. Kind of a wasted ult on their part. Yeah, we don't need to be throwing our stuff into the middle of the team when they've got the ult down. Magneto ult, don't shoot.
Remember, your mines get broken by, like, any damage.
Yeah. Like, literally anything. Would not be a bad idea right now to pop ult. It's amazing that your mound is still alive, that your nest is still alive. Going to become extremely valuable too. Yeah, for yourself, yep. Decided to pull it back, okay. Get that quick cooldown on it. Okay, when I said the tree, I meant their tree. This will work though.
Yeah. Just putting in a harder spot to
something that requires them to like intentionally go around and deal with it. But yeah, this will at least put some effort for you there. Yeah, we want to make sure we link up our mines here to the mines of our spider nest because it will follow with each other.
Yep.
End up getting a lot of value out of that anyway. Good timing on the ult. The mines can travel through all the webs. You can travel to 40 meters if you space the webs right. Yep. Okay, we got a point. That'll do it. Yeah, the big thing here is just it seems like we're not comfortable on Penny. Like, we're not used to throwing her stuff or managing her resources and whatnot. I think this is just simply going to take time because there's a lot of fundamental stuff. And again, we kind of learned bad habits because we got MVP. Low-level games, man. Low-level games. I highly encourage you to find a group of people who are willing to go into quick play with you on tougher lobbies. And, like, not super duper tough, but just a little bit tougher. Because there's a lot of, like, small stuff that we did not do that we could have taken advantage of that would have given us more value out of this Penny, right? Unfortunately, like I said, we learned a couple bad mistakes because we ended up, you know, ultimately getting MVP on this, right? Just simply because of the nature of the uncoordinated team that was that enemy team, right? Thanks for the coaching. We'll
I
try
also
to
recommend finding a YouTuber that plays Penny.
Yeah, there's a couple. Who was it's Cringe Alarm, right? Cringe Alarm is the one that does like a lot of Penny. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't recommend trying to immediately replicate what he does, but you know, try to
learn some of the broad ideas, right? Cringe Alarm does stuff that he only gets away with because he's so good at Penny that, you know, you're going to need practice with just simply getting the fundamentals down. But just spend more time on Penny. I would even advise doing something like going over to the Doom matches and playing Penny and just like getting really good at min-maxing everything she has in her kit, because she can be really devastating in the right hands. Her damage is kind of frightening.
It is. But you have to get set up.
Exactly. We have to get set up. We have to know what we're doing. Yeah, exactly. All right. Next on the list. Funny name. Where are you at? I could use some coaching on my read. Okay. I'll put you on the list here. You're on the list. You're going to really learn a lot from our scrims we run. You'll get punished for these poor plays and you'll learn. Yeah. The nice thing about...
Exactly.
One thing, just to make sure I'm giving some positives as well as the negative feedback. Your positioning as Penny was solid. Like, just simply where you put yourself on the map was really, really good. Because you didn't overcommit to fights. You didn't undercommit to fights. It was just right. That was the thing that ultimately got you that MVP, and something that a lot of people don't know. They don't get, right? Or they're over-aggressive, they're under-aggressive or whatnot. That's something that thankfully you kind of have naturally. So if you can take that and combine it with a better understanding of like how to use Penny's kits and how to be a better resource manager, you're gonna set the world on fire. Like, it's just a matter of getting those two together and getting more comfortable on your kit. Please help me after with the combos. You mean the combos? Sure. I will leave now. Thanks for the coaching. You are quite welcome. All right. Funny name. Make sure that you have me friend requested. Is all that good, by the way, Both? Did that give you everything you needed? Funny name. I need to know who you are, by the way, if you are on this list. A little bit of silence as we wait.
The silence is deafening.
It's very deafening. Sent it. Ah, there we go. Okay. Funniest name. Okay. There we go. All right. Go ahead and start a game. We will load in here. We will take a look-see. There we go. We are a Silver 2 player. Okay. Oh, nope. Don't want to block you. My bad. There we go. But yeah, back to Bofa for a second if they're still here. I don't know if they're still here. But yeah, the positioning was legitimately, like, the positioning for Penny herself was pretty darn stellar. It was pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as Penny, you're not trying to be in the front of the fight. You're trying to be in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, picking
You're
off
a
weak
robot,
targets,
basically.
diving on weak targets if you can, but that's high level stuff. You wait till you get more comfortable placing mines and whatnot.
Yep. Yeah, there's lineups for Penny too, which is hilarious.
I've heard about that. Yep.
You can actually get kills from spawn, like
Yup.
before the game even starts.
You know what I want to do is I want to make a team comp and call it Balloons, where it's just nothing but like placeables. Like I'm talking Loki, Penny, Punisher's turret,
Or villain, I'm not
stuff like
judging.
that.
Oh, so like Sentry team comp.
Sentry team comp. Yeah. All right, playing Thor.
Be a god. I would rather inspire mortals than be worshipped.
Ooh, Thor's a fun one. I don't have too much time on Thor, so I don't think I can give too much advice.
Well,
on
we
this.
know how to play brawl tanks, and even though I don't know the specific combos with Thor, like I know like one, it's still like the basic fundamentals will be there. Because what we're looking for here as a Thor, what we're looking for here as a brawl tank is two things. We want to keep pressure forward without overcommitting, right? That's the same with all tanks, but especially with tanks that don't have barriers such as Thor. And we're looking for targets who are away from the rest of the group so that we can snatch them,
Starts in 5,
right?
Yep.
Dive down squishier targets that have split off.
all you need to
The
do
big thing here that tends to be a problem for lower ranks is staying with the team and not overcommitting.
Yep. As a Thor, you can easily start seeing red. If
Yeah.
like you see somebody that's low and they're running backwards, you need to not push into them. You need to stay with your team.
Okay. We've got the group here.
Yep.
See the Penny. Penny's gonna give us trouble because of those mines.
Yep. Those mines are going to be a big
And a
thing.
Wolverine
I can
too. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna need to be super duper cautious here. Because that Wolverine will absolutely obliterate us. He's one of the best counters to us in the game.
Yep. So as Thor, I know 2 different combos. Maybe you know them as a Thor player. I know the push lightning area into the Thor rune, being able to control an area and probably get some kills. I also know the alt one, which is push Thor area and ult, which slows the music.
The damage combo for like the squishiers is hit, throw, field, hit, throw, I believe, or throw, hit, one of the 2. Basically, you're
I definitely didn't know that. So,
and then use your lightning hands. I think you're calling a Thor rune to follow up on target. Okay, pressure here is good. Yep, stay on top of those squishies. Keep putting pressure on them. Don't overcommit to this fight. Try to take advantage of where you can.
Asgard's most
Okay.
sacred artifacts, endangered by this needless chaos.
Careful about how we're using our abilities here. We want to make sure we at least have some ready to go. Heavily committing to this fight. We need to be careful right here. Okay, forcing out an ult, that's fine. We can just simply pull back. Yeah, we're really overcommitted to this fight. We need to get out. Thankfully, the Wolverine whiffed. We do not dive further in. We dive out. Yep, that's going to get us killed. Pop an ult, try to salvage it. Yeah. Ended up making use of the Penny, but that was because the Penny was out of position. Yeah, forced the Wolverine to pull back. Okay. There we go. Good dive on that. We ended up making a bad situation salvaged. We ended up working it out. Had we not had the team as behind us as we did, we would have been very bad off. Yeah, take advantage of that. Punish him. Beat his ass. I see that you're a PlayStation player. I highly advise increasing your sensitivity on Thor specifically. You're not really trying to aim all too precisely. You know, there's like you're throwing the thing every now and then. But you're having a hard time readjusting and finding targets. There's a couple things you can do to make that a little easier on yourself. Try to go for the dive, ended up not finding it. This is where the ult would be really good right here. To finish out and push the rest of this team. We used it earlier. But again, which kind of bailed out the situation and ultimately worked out, but that was, again, kind of a bad habit that we picked up a little bit there. We can brawl that point. We just need to make sure we don't overcommit to it. There you go. Yeah, pick off that weak squishy on the side. That was a good call for that. Yeah, a little overcommittal on that push in the middle there. On the end, I feel like we did okay. I feel like we could have been a little bit further forward. Right? Because we want to be ready at a moment's notice, but it ended up working out.
That I truly learned what it was to become a hero.
How we feeling, chat?
I'm feeling good.
30 seconds before
How's
your
stream
attack.
going? Stream's going all right? Stream's going okay?
Thor has spoken of you as his truest mortal friend.
He's my favorite thunder god, that's for sure.
Touch.
Door's right here, guys. Sad and tired. I'm sorry. Do you need a virtual hug?
Battle starts in 5.
You know what I want to do,
3,
Woo, when we get no cooldowns eventually, presumably?
All you need to do is capture
3-card
the
Monty
Got it?
with Loki.
When all this is over.
That would be amazing.
Wouldn't that be funny?
It will be amazing. That's for damn sure.
Good call to go for the Thor. I call them Thor hands. I mean, I know there's probably a correct name for it, but it's Thor hands.
I mean, it's technically it's the awakened rune.
Awaken.
Yeah.
Okay. hang out near here. Don't dive those mines. Yeah, good call not to do that. You recognize that there was badness happening over there. Yeah, probably best to just simply throw hands. Awaken. Okay, ult's going down. Yeah, that's alright. That was on your invisible woman to pop counter ult for own. Remember that we don't need to be directly in front of enemies in order to brawl them. We can be off into the side, clonking them in the side of the head in order to deal damage, right? It's tempting for tanks to just simply straight line enemy teams. We don't need to. In fact, oftentimes we're not. We want to be off to the side so that we can continue to supply pressure without being in danger for the whole thing. Moon Knight's looking for ult. Going for ult. Yep. Almost universally, when popping Thor's ult, you're going to want to push that into the back line if you can help it. Because you've already committed at that point. You've got tools typically to get yourself out because you can, you know, dive back out again. At the very worst, it forces the enemy to pull back even further than they wanted to.
Also, remember that your lightning realm will slow enemies.
Yeah, true. Careful on our dive here. We just don't have enough healing.
Somebody, they're not getting out.
Try to dive after Star-Lord. Catch him a little bit.
Punished, but
enemy ult's coming down. We have one of our own. Yep. I know that we want to use the Awaken Rune to continue to deal damage at range, but just remember that it's not necessary for, like, that's not necessarily the most optimal decision. Because the rest of our abilities give us things like overshield and knockback and stuns and all the other stuff. Typically, close range, you don't want to awaken at all. You want to continue to use your overhealth to continue to brawl the point. Really should not be diving on top of this Penny's ult. Try to chase down the Star-Lord.
When fighting tanks, you want to use your push a lot more.
Yeah.
When you're fighting more switches, you want to try to use your Awaken Rune because that can force at them, but you do it very quickly.
Yeah, the big thing we're running into right here is I think we're getting a little impatient and we're just simply trying to deal damage rather than trying to, you know, do tank things and take up that space.
Spider bots, watch your step.
Yeah, we're overstaying our welcome a little bit here.
I am Thor, Odinson, god of thunder.
One less arc, one less problem.
I suck.
Okay, Awaken's coming down. We want to try to get ult before this fight ends. Another Invisible Woman ult. Got an ult of our own. There we go. Split him off. Keep putting pressure on him. When you see somebody use their escape tools like that, you see Moon Knight pop his escape tools, we should be considering going for yet another dive to stay on top of him, especially when you know that he's alone. Okay, we're good here. We don't need to overcommit to this. Yeah, finds the Moon Knight, put pressure on him. Now would not be a bad time to ult to dive into that backline here. You're not going for the tank. Don't pillow fight the tank. Wasted. Oh, that's such a shame. Oh my gosh, it's such a shame. Yeah, we want to pop ult when we're near all the squishies, and they don't have any other options to either deal with us or die. That was a good push right there, actually. We ended up being, going down for it because we kind of already lost the momentum prior. But that would have been right there, that little push into that team, pop ult right there, right then. Would have been an amazing Thor ult. Yep. Thankfully, we are being punished for some of our bad mistakes here. Because we got to think about...
Unlike last game where... Unlike last game where you got, as Penny, because of your positioning, you got MVP, you might have learned some bad mistakes. This game, you are getting punished for going in on a bad push.
Yep. With all the tanks, we need to think of it as sort of like a resource management game. Every single one of them. Now, how they do that is going to be different. Thor's almost a little deceptive in how he does resource management because his positioning in a way is his resource.
Yep, positioning is a resource, but you also have to be careful of your cooldowns. Cooldowns is a bigger one than your Thor Force because you get your Thor Force very quickly. If you're in a good position, of course.
Yeah, and that on top of his overhealth, right? That being another thing. Because
Yep.
Thor's main key access to longevity, his survivability, comes through that overhealth. And right now he's just being a little too... he's trying to be a little too square with the enemy. He needs to start fighting a little bit more dirty. And what I mean by that is, you know, the more hit and run type tactics. Who's the guy talking? This is Uwu. Another diamond.
Yo, I'm
Uwu.
Diamond 2.
Diamond 2. Man.
I actually lost it yesterday, but I got it back.
Ah, nice.
So,
Force there. Positioning was a little too aggressive. Don't be afraid to use your Mjolnir flying. What
the flight
to get
the
out.
Flight.
Yeah, like you got kind of pulled into the fight there. Don't be afraid to use it to dash back. Your name is still in the queue.
Yeah,
Yes, your
that's
name is still in the queue. Okay.
Yeah, often if you're in a bad position, you want to try to find like an alcove or something, charge up your dash, and get out. Yep. But you can't really do that if you charge into the old enemy team.
Sorry, you need this mess back there.
Yeah, we need to practice our damage combos there too. The combo is hit, throw, field, hit, throw, and then follow up with the awaken.
This is something that maybe you don't want to try to play into as a Thor when you're new to him, but if you hit somebody right after you use an ability like your dash or your throw, you will instantly get one of your Thor Force.
True. You should never be in a fair fight. You're not cheating if you're not trying. It's Marine doctrine. Yep. Okay, another ult coming down. Oh, finisher off. Finder killer. Nice. Ended up grabbing it. Cool. We should be thinking about where we want to put our ult now. Looking for the group of the enemy team to dive in and make happen. This is not the worst position. Yeah. Ended up grabbing one. That's fine enough. Fine enough. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. Don't overdive here. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's tempting to try to want to pull back and stuff, but you don't always need to do that. Counter ult from your team. Higher sensitivity is going to do you wonders, bro. Do you wonders. Because I see that you're struggling with the slowness of console. Up that sensitivity a little bit. Especially on Thor. You don't need to be super precise. You just got big, meaty hammer. We're still going to be doing coaching tomorrow.
I recommend
coaching, and then
I also recommend changing that reticle.
Yeah, reticle. I mean, it's fine. It's functional.
It's functional. Yeah, there's a reason why like a lot of the melee characters have wacky reticles.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
It's mainly because you don't need them.
Yeah, the big thing here, like Thor, you are piloting a sentient middle finger. Yeah? You are piloting a middle finger with legs, and that's basically how you need to position yourself. You need to position yourself in such a way that you can continue to give them the middle finger flash. You know, just get a little strike of lightning, just a little middle finger flash, and then you get out, and you come back, and you get out, and you pester them, and you shut them down, and you punch them in the mouth, right? You bully that enemy team. We ended up being a little too fair with how we were playing, how we were taking our fights, which was where we ended up having the biggest trouble. In fact, the second game was where Penny is, I would argue, where Penny can get a lot of value because there's the point is so small, and there's only kind of like really one way to get in, and once you're on the point, it's, you know, you have to kind of fight an uphill battle. So we were having a hard time against the Penny and the rest of the team because they were just like stacking up on top of us. I usually play Rocket, but I want to get better at Thor. All right, go practice some of his combos would be the big thing. As soon as you can get his squishy killing combo on lock, it'll feel a lot better. But yeah, massive
the squishy nuke is the big one.
What was that?
The squishy nuke is a big one.
Yeah, getting the squishy nuke practiced is very, very helpful. Went on a massive loss streak in D-Ranked in Diamond 1. Ah, the mighty have fallen. All right, E3. You are up because technically you were supposed to be earlier. So if you'd like to grab a game, I don't know if I have you friended. I think I do. Who's next in the list? Technically E3 because he was here from yesterday.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some coffee and I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm not warmed up though. Okay, then I will grab somebody else. If you want to warm up a game or two. Coriano, you are next. Guess I could do one match? Okay, sure. You could even just do a quick play. You would not be joining me. You would just be grabbing, sending me friend request. Yeah, you could just do a quick play match. That's fine, too. It's not going to be quite the same, obviously, but if all things are equal. E3, where are you? Maybe help me sense. There you are. Me. Leon, you are 1, 2, third on the list. So after E3, you're going to be third. So Corey, Rivulet, Leon. Servers IDK, if that changes spectator ping, it doesn't matter. We're just watching a video of it anyway. Looking at some diamond gameplay here, which means bans are thoroughly going to be in play. This is always exciting. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Thank you for watching TDT. Brought to you by Tostina Pizza Rolls and Geico. GM, not diamond. Well, you're diamond right now. And this is the match we are going to watch. Could take a little while for it to queue up. But this will be the rank at which you start to get heavily punished for bad positioning, bad plays, and not understanding your character. So we are hopefully going to see good decision making here. Okay, almost in. This is always interesting. I always like seeing the bans come out too. There we go.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
E3 is currently queuing up. We'll be with him shortly. How's everybody in chat? Is the viewing experience okay? Music's not too loud. Voice is not too loud. Ooh is not too annoying. We're good?
Yeah. If you guys don't want to deal with Misum at all, just go ask for Beast or something, you know?
True, yeah.
You don't have to deal with Misum all the time.
Ask for Chris Griffin. He'll respond, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Can you guys hear Ooh okay too? He's not too quiet.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm not too quiet.
It wouldn't be the worst thing if you were too quiet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aren't you just the kindest?
I am so kind.
You should get a Nobel Peace Prize for that.
Probably. We banned Mag for our cloak, but they banned cloak.
Oh, a comp game. Okay.
Yeah, jumping straight into comp. Okay, Storm getting banned. All right, fair enough.
Oh
Mag
yeah, of
getting
course
banned.
Storm's getting banned.
Yep. Yeah, so I said fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Cloak and Dagger. And Penny. Interesting.
Some big ones that are being banned in Diamond are Storm and Banner. Those are the big ones.
Interesting.
Or villain,
Yeah,
I'm not judging.
Storm. I don't personally have issues with Storm, but I understand that boost to the team can be a little much.
The reason why Storm is banned so much is because that her ult comes up so quickly.
Yeah,
like
that's
every
true.
fight.
Yeah, stupid fast for a
Everything.
DPS.
Mm-hmm.
GG.
Plus their
Someone is
damage
gonna
is
throw.
pretty good.
Did someone say they're gonna throw in the chat? Or are you just feeling it? Okay, on the Spider-Man. We'll see how much advice we can give the Spider-Man, because that's a very technical character.
I have some time on Spider-Man, but I don't think it's Lord Spider-Man enough. I'm gonna be real.
The big thing we're gonna be more focusing on here is the decision making and positioning.
Yeah. And I know in Diamond, a big thing is keeping your team morale up. Because sometimes it just goes down the drain so quickly.
Switching over to Strange, are we?
Strange is also a big one. I'm gonna be real.
I think we're just swapping around.
Battle starts in 5.
Yeah, we're definitely lacking a tank here. Just putting that out there. Okay, so we're gonna stick on the group.
Should I give them until
Yeah,
the count
no
of
one
4
on the
to
team
warm up?
decided they wanted to swap off. That, yeah, quad DPS. Yeah, rough.
That's Diamond for you.
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, people get kind of locked into the thing that they're good at, right? Unfortunately, a vast majority of them are
DPS.
DPS. Yep. Going high here is probably not the worst play. Where's your big wall? There you go. Yeah, use that to block. Use the other wall to get behind them and try to deal that damage. Yeah, I'm gonna pull back here. Yeah, see how the Groot's putting it behind you? That's what you were looking to do here. You want to put it behind them and box them in and keep dealing damage. Our Widow is throwing. He said he is. Oh, love that. Health wall going down. Yeah, continue to maintain the high ground here. Using the walls. Again, the walls are... We're trying to use the walls for defense as opposed to the damage that they could be used for. Groot's damage with the walls is kind of nuts. We're doing a good job of mixing in hits with melees. Do a little bit more of that here. Healing wall going down, keeping that up. Fall back is good. We're not overcommitting to that fight. Split off that team. Try to split off that team like they're doing to you. Ooh, get hooked. Now would be a good time for your walls. Yeah, desperate here. Yep. Yeah, we're not placing the walls behind the enemy team. We're not separating them out. That's what Groot's really, really good at. This game is lost. Our guy is throwing. Gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, it's kind of sucks. But even still, we can still practice our individual plays here. Like I said, the big thing right now is that we're not separating the team with Groot's walls. Groot's walls can be great for separating. And fortunately, their Groot's giving us a good example of what that looks like. Not a bad time for a Groot ults here. You can try to coordinate it with the team. We're very lit. Playing off to the side like that. Yeah. Their Bucky is really good about pulling you into the middle of the team to make that happen. But you see how we played off into the side away from that main line of sight there? To try to continue to deal damage.
The ult was probably a panic ult. I'm gonna be real.
On their part, yeah. Or on his part.
Yeah. On his part.
Yeah.
Strangling Prison can be very good, but positioning on it can be.
He doesn't really have anything to combo with it, unfortunately. He's got like Namor, I guess, but that's just not enough in most cases.
Yeah, best you can really do is combo with yourself.
Try to separate out the Strange there. Did what he could. Yeah, your team is just simply lacking the DPS they need right now. Using the wall to place it down. Yeah. See, can I look at stats here? Let's see. Yeah, your Widow is throwing, hard throwing. That sucks. Lame. They're fighting in the VC. Slurs is all I'm hearing. Yeah. The good old... Yeah, fuck it. Exactly. Yeah, fuck it. Just go Spider-Man. Screw him. Nah, don't even worry about Groot right now, man. You aren't winning this fight. Just do what you want to do.
Yeah, this is the worst kind of team to be playing with, because it just turns into a screaming match in the VC, and you just gotta turn it off.
Yep. If you're, I mean, like, you aren't winning this one. The Widow is actively throwing. You aren't winning a 5v6. It's just not happening. You might as well just go to a character that you like to play at this point. We surrendered. Cool. Report the Widow.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Bomber.
Why does Bucky's melee do only 30 damage?
Most of them
Bro
only do
has
30 damage.
vibranium arm.
Because someone took Bucky from Black Widow and went mad. Yep. Oh, the glories of one-tricking. It's a personal attack if somebody takes your character, right? Do I get past another game because that was something? Yeah, we can get you another game. Okay, there we go. Oh, the glories of one-tricking. Guys, it's okay to insta-lock a particular role, but at least be flexible within that role. Right? If you love tank, no 2 or 3 tanks. If you love DPS, no 2 or 3 DPSs. Supports, no 2 or 3 supports. Alright, let's get you another go here. Sucks. Hard. Sorry to hear that. Still had some stuff to say about the Groot, but obviously it could have been better.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you're Diamond, too. It's going to be harder to find stuff to, like, nitpick about you.
Yeah. Even still, I think that we could have been... How we ended up playing Groot could have been a little bit better. Obviously, we were taking on the full force of the team. We didn't have anybody to kind of back us up. We absolutely should have had a Wolverine on that team. As should they, frankly, because you had, like, both Groots on the enemy team, which is, like, Wolverine's one of his best matchups is a Groot. But, yeah. Is it my turn? We're going to give him another go because you got a shit game. You got a game that did not work out. So we'll give him another go. But yeah, dude, it's such a toxic environment to be in where if somebody takes your one character, you start whining, bitching, and moaning. Like the worst teammate right there. The worst teammate. But sometimes it happens. Had a game where the Lord Winter Soldier tried to flex it, but I refused to swap, and then he went Winter Rocket to make my life even easier. The dude was super chill. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the mindset you should be. It's like, all right, dude, you think you can do it better? Show me. Right? I'll give you the best case scenario, and then I'll grill you afterwards if you end up sucking. Right? That's like, if you still want to be like kind of ego forward, like that's the thing. As you continue to climb, this is the same thing that happened in Destiny 2. Right? The higher you climb, the egos get bigger, and it just becomes this volatile chemistry. It's just not helpful.
I mean, the worst teammates are the ones that are like at the end screen, just look at your stats and like shout at you.
Yeah.
Like GG healed it for.
Yeah.
Like, no, dog, that ain't it, dog.
Yeah. They banned Spider-Man. What are these teammates? They're afraid of Spider-Man. Come on, you got other things up your belt you don't need to do.
We saw you play Groot.
Yeah, you have a Groot. And I'm not seeing, at least right from this screen, I'm not seeing any tanks. Deciding not to ban Storm is a choice, though. Yeah, banning Wolverine. That's what I expected to see from the first game.
I mean, not everybody can play Storm equally, I will say.
True. Okay, let's see what you can bust out. This is why it's good to have alternate options. E3 is upset that they banned Spider-Man. This is such a great learning experience here. Okay, going over to Bucky. All right. You can tell he's chatting, although he needs to get rolling here soon.
Yeah. Another thing in this, in like Diamond rank, for PC at least, it's that so many people are just typers and don't say it out loud. Like,
rather than jumping on VC.
Yeah, they don't always go into VC. I mean, some people who are extreme people who flame out very often will use VC, but some people don't.
Yeah, we were so far behind our team here. We spent way too much time figuring out what we wanted to do rather than just committing to something here. We're going to be super out of position. We're here at least. Okay, we've got a rocket. Yeah. Hella. Magneto would be really really good pickup here. Probably over the Strange right now. Dealing with the Storm. You're going to need something to actually deal with that. You don't have any range. Well, I guess no, you do have Hela. Yeah, you know you do have Hela. Okay, we are blue fighting red here. Teammates in the back line getting dove. Explode on him. Yep. Finish him up. Tank overcommitted. That's fine. Keep pressure down. Good. Keep pushing that point forward. Good taking up space there. Good use of taking up that space. That Iron Man's going to give you trouble. It's up to that Hela to try to shut down those two. Be careful not to over pivot your shields here, because they'll be able to get around it. Ults all coming out. Almost to an ult of your own. Our thought right... Ooh. Ended up not getting anything with it. That's fine. Just simply brawling them out. Our thought right now should just simply be trying to make sure that our team stays alive and continue to take up space. We're doing a good job of taking up space here. High Agamotto going down. The team's not with him, though. Trying to get the healers on that. Groot gets his ult, or his walls down to be able to protect. Just brawling with the Groot in the back line there. We ended up pulling back. Teams ended up catching you there. Good job taking up space. Good job taking up space. It's a great map for Kenny and Strange, yeah. We're really committed to this fight here. I guess this Hulk is pretty out of position. Yeah, ended up working out. Ult charge for that. Looking for high ground. Okay, coming back to the rest of the team. Good stuff. Careful on the jump up here. Don't want to leave the rest of your team too exposed. Pull to the center. Groot tries to pop down ult. Not getting anything with it. Yeah, I think we overcommitted to that engagement right there. The float hide wasn't necessary either. Team ended up going down in the process. I think we're trying too hard to play DPS on Strange here rather than just simply just holding shield and taking up space. Like, you're doing a good job of taking up space and holding that shield and such and just generally being the tank. Yeah, Portal's good call. Not going to get it in time. Nah, just barely. Right call though to try to go for the Portal. Yeah, just trying to forcefully focus this down. Oh, yeah, he's gonna get away. Oh, the snipe! Crazy. Yeah, we're way overcommitting to our engagements here. We're way overcommitting. We're leaving the rest of our team a little too exposed. We need that Hela to deal with that Iron Man. We need to be communicating with him to try to deal with that Iron Man. Using the shield as the animation cancel there, as we've seen. Groot try to separate us out. Pulse, not getting anything with it. We have ult. That would not be a bad time. Excellent call. Get your thing found up. Good call on the enemy. The enemy Hulk to try to interrupt that. Ended up not getting anything off of it. That's okay. Yeah, let your team deal with that. Stay up for the rest of the fight. There you go. Choosing the high ground here is good because he's out of the line of sight. This is something we talked about earlier. Staying on those off angles so that he doesn't have to deal with him directly. Right? He doesn't have to meet them at full force. He can take them as he needs them. Both ults going down. We love that. Yeah, pull back. You're doing a good job. Don't overcommit here. There's no reason to be diving this point right now. They've got all that healing up. You're not going to get anything off of it. Hela's got ult. Storm's popping ult down. Just W keying through here. Carving through our way through the team. Good use of the damage there. The team is just taking a beating here. Yeah, see, I think the thing that's happening here is that we're doing an okay job, but our team's getting ripped up. Thankfully, that ended up working out in our favor. Our team's catching, I feel like, a little bit too much pressure. If we're just a little, like one step back, just a little bit back. We're getting a little separated out. It's amazing that your team is keeping you alive. Your supports are going insane right now. There we go. Pulling back just a step. Staying with the team just a little bit. Both ready. Wait for the group up. Wait for the bunch up. Okay, they're pulling back. They're going to make for one good push here. They've got time for maybe two. Good use of taking up that space here. Okay, hit that with mirror. That's interesting. Yeah, see how he's taking up this high ground up here, chat? Again, same deal, so he doesn't have to deal with what they've got thrown at him. Now's not a bad time to pop ults. Good call. Nice, 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 nice. Good stuff. They switch to Bucky to try to deal with you. Anytime you can get the enemy team to counterpick you, it's good. It means that you're a threat.
The Sorcerer Supreme returns.
Final 10 seconds.
But yeah, he's doing a good job of staying out of that line of sight. Because again, we think of tanking as just simply absorbing damage as opposed to just taking up space. Hey, there's Jarmies. You can grab you next, Jarmies. Ooh, wow. Huge ult from our Scarlet Witch. How in the hell did she get that off? Good stuff. All right, let's see how you do on offense here. Yeah, my only critique here, is that I feel like you're a little far forward. A little far forward. But you're doing a really good job of taking up space and being a threat to the enemy team. Especially when pulling off and not being directly in the line of sight and just simply being willing to just, you know, take cover as a tank. Yes, that is a thing. I was on the list last stream. For the next one, does that count for this stream? Yes, it does. I'm a DPS player. Of course I'm going to overextend. Yeah, and I see that clearly. That's exactly what I was talking about. You probably missed it. That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, this is a DPS player, and we can tell. But you're still doing a good job of demanding space. Your positioning and your timing and your patience with your Eye of Agamotto's is excellent. You're doing a good job of managing those resources.
When I see someone with powers like yours, I think, wow. I mean, how can I compare? Don't compare.
I'm a Spidey main, so don't expect amazing, no pun intended, gameplay. Okay, it's fine. Grab your next game.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
Okay, front door assault. Yep, good call. Checking left and right. Just classic FPS stuff, dude. It's amazing how much translates over. Check your corners. Yep, your Groot. And your Groot's trying to separate you out. Pick up that space. Oh, roast him. Holy shit, roast him. He's so out of position. Good, taking up space. Good job. Yeah, your Groot is doing amazing work here. Holy crap, your Groot is doing amazing. It'd be nice to have some of your supports on the position here on the point. Good, yep. Your Groot is doing so much work. Your Groot's actually cracked. That's crazy good gameplay with that. Yeah, hold forward to take up the space, force the enemy team to come to you. Can you help me soon, please? Demon, I will put you on the list. I'm gonna grab you here. You are now officially on the list, Demon. Alright, back into the game. We need to be thinking about pulling back here because the enemy team is going to have ults very soon. Keep up with your tanks. Yeah, punish this out of position. Midnight, good. Yeah, enemy team is not doing a good enough job of backpedaling. The Groot's actually me, right. Yeah, you see, rest of the chat, do you see how he's pushing up and taking up space like this? Right? How he's carving through the enemy's lines? He's maybe a little too far forward, but he's doing a really good job of taking up space, and that's something that I'm trying to get the rest of y'all to understand, is that you don't have to defend a spot by being on the spot. You can be up in front of the spot and defend it. Good call on the down there. Ult's coming down. We can slow down a little bit. Don't need to overcommit. Should have pulled back a little bit sooner. As soon as we saw those ults coming down, we should have pulled hard back. Our team's going to suffer a little bit. They do have the group back. Okay, we're back in position. Here we go. Moon coming down, grabbing 2 total. Okay, we need to just simply reset. Simply reset. We don't need to be holding shield here. Just reset with the team. Could go for a portal play. Maybe. A little risky. Don't talk about that ult. Oh, we get to see it. There's the portal play I was talking about. He's going to go for the fancy. Oh, he got pushed back. They were waiting for you. Yeah. Yep. It was good in theory. Got countered, though. Generally speaking, with portaling and stuff, unless you do it like right as you exit, like literally right as you exit, it's generally better just to set your feet down a little bit first. Know what you're doing. Doing a really good job of separating out the squishes from the rest of the tanks. Yep. Forcing the tanks to make decisions there. Honestly, it wasn't bad. Like I said, the big thing here is that you overextend. You overextend a little bit. It gets you killed a handful of times. But your tank play is not bad. The biggest thing that you're doing is you're prioritizing targets correctly and you're patient. The Groot really did amazing work there. Yeah, I was going to say, I hope he gets recognized for that because he was doing great work. Groot work. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff all around. Yeah, your Groot was insane. Put me back on the queue, though. Okay, you're going to be quite a ways out. I need you to watch my Spider-Man, yeah. Sue Storm push will always be painful. Yeah, true. All right, so I will put you back on the list. You are going to be on the end, though. Okay, next on the list is Coriano. Corey, are you out there? Speak now or forever hold your coaching. As a Groot IRL, I do not approve of that pun. Groot's learned to chat and other things that are different than just simply I am and Groot in that order. You're being turned into a tree tomorrow. Ugh. Sounds painful. Corey. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. All right, Ribulet, you are back up. Our Groot is against me now. Oh, you caught him on the enemy team. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Hopefully you don't ban Wolverine. That would be the best answer for him. All right. Ribulet, you're up. Corey's lore accurate. I'm being turned into chicken noodle soup soon? What? Huh?
I have no clue.
Alright, Ribulet, where you at? Need to find my headset and I'll be good? Okay. I'm going to quickly zip to the bathroom then, while he's getting set up. I'll be right back. Ulu, you there?
Yeah.
Talk about your favorite color that isn't the standard colors.
My favorite color that isn't standard. Okay. So my favorite color has to be, so you guys know the color that's like the sunlight going through thin ice. That's got to be one of my favorites, dog. That's one of my favorites. Like a very blue, like light blue ice. That's got to be one of my favorites. And what's up? How's it going, Rev? I'm just talking about my favorite color. I do also like a good orange as well. A good orange will do me well. What you doing, Rev? How's it going?
Just got back from working out.
Nice.
Yeah. What's happening here?
Misum is doing some coaching.
Is it coaching or roasting?
Coaching.
Alright, gotcha. Also got me some guacamole and pita chips right here.
What? I have no
I got
idea
me
what
some
you're doing.
guacamole and pita chips right here, and I'm munching on them.
Nice. Oh my lord.
Wow.
Right now I'm playing Penny, and oh holy shit, I just got railroaded, basically. I fucking exploded.
GG.
GG Nori. For real? Oh, who the fuck activated the... Oh, it's you. No, that's annoying. You don't win this, Mag. I'm gonna be real. Okay.
So who's gonna
Yeah,
coach
that was an
next?
amazing ult, Mag. Anyways, you're dead now.
Who's getting coached next?
What's up?
Who is getting coached next?
I'm getting coached? No, I'm not. I already got
Said
coached.
Who? For the
Oh,
fourth
who?
time, who is getting
That's
coached
my
next?
bad. I'm sorry, Rev. Holy shit, talk louder. Alright?
Hold on. Is this louder? That
Yeah,
good?
it is. Holy shit.
Perfect.
I can actually hear you now. I don't know who's getting coached. It's some random from chat. Sorry, chat, but you're randoms.
Oh, and random from chat. How's it going? That's not an actual person. I don't think. If it is, I'll laugh.
No, it's not. I don't think there is.
Yeah, Benji, you're a upper class random.
Yes, please step through the minefield. It's going to be a very good idea. Oh my lord! Oh, I'm so fucking carried. Can't believe it. I love the DPS Jeff diff. That's astounding. What do you, Rev, I know you just got back and you're eating some pita chips. Are you gonna hop on some Marvel Rivals?
Already on.
Hell yeah.
I'll be playing super suboptimally though.
Why? What? Why is that?
I'm gonna be playing with one hand while eating pita chips.
I mean, you can play with one hand doing multiple other things. I'm gonna be real. We all know what
I'm
you do.
eating pita.
We all know what you're doing. Don't worry.
I'm not existent.
Oh yeah, existence is the gooner. My bad. Sorry. Pumped up kicks. Damn. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna play some Bucky. Alright,
it's time for some Loki here.
Loki Gaming. I don't think Loki is a one-hander. I'm gonna be real, dog.
I'll make it work.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome
What's
back. I'm
up?
playing
Rev-
Loki with one
Rev
hand while
joined.
eating pita
He's
chips.
Yeah.
One-handed Loki. That's
Rev is using one
interesting.
hand.
All right. Rivulet, are you ready? Okay.
All right. See how hard it is going to be to place my. Oh God.
Yeah. No.
Oh no.
Sure, I did
Yeah,
sub
I
on
really
Patreon.
recommend.
Okay, if that counts. Looks I couldn't do the big wig this month. Next time though, I can grab you 7 if you're subbed on Patreon. I need to know who you are though.
At least I can still do quick casting easily.
I'm in. Okay, perfect. Rev, if you are not going to help with the coaching, you might want to Devin.
I have the stream pulled up, so I'll comment whenever needed.
Okay. Can I go if I'm not home? No, you need. We're doing live games here. Okay, we're jumping in a little bit of the ways in here. All right. Okay, we just got to see some good Strange gameplay. A little overextended Strange gameplay, but good Strange gameplay. Remember that we can do damage, shield for that little bit of animation cancel in there. We have our ult ready to go. We're a little far forward. We don't need to be brawling this particular point right now because their respawn point is right there. You're going to need to levitate. You ready? Levitate. As soon as you hear that shark pop his ult, you need to be thinking to yourself, where can I go? He wasn't quite able to get you back. Yeah, what defenses do I have available to me? So for you, jumping up would have been good. I don't believe the shield will stop it. Stop making fun of my Strange. Not making fun of it. Okay, this would be a good time for an ult. Yeah, we could have avoided just dealing any damage at all and just dove into the center of him and try to get that to work, but yeah. Don't forget to sign up for the next exotic Patreon training tomorrow. Not sure what topic we're covering, but it'll be helpful. Yeah, that'll be handled by our local Koreano. Live coaching can't do that? Ah, okay. Next time, maybe. At work, but how's coaching going? Coaching's going pretty well. Coaching's going pretty well.
He stuck them in their tracks.
Oh, what are you playing?
So I joined stream. Gonna try to get in on that.
Are we gonna do the thing? Rep, let's do this.
Okay, we're playing around point, but that's not where the fight is happening. Where's the fight happening? There you go. Yep. Remember, the point is not necessarily where the fight is going to be taking place. We need to be positioning where the fight is taking place, right? Keeping the point in mind is sort of like a teammate. Yeah. We ended up being super separated out from the rest of the team there, and that's going to get us killed, absolutely.
Yeah, the big thing about Strains is that you kind of need to play around sticking next to your supports because if they get picked off, you get picked off.
Yep. You are a machine that requires fuel. Your supports are the thing that give you the fuel. Have not the fuel, you have not the machine. When's the next stream going to be so I can be ready? Saturday at roughly this time. Made it out of silver. Congratulations. Shield. Yeah, call.
Alright, that's it. I'm using my second hand.
Don't forget you can use your detonation. We have been using our detonation very little. Thankfully, the enemy shark does not know which button deals damage. I think he literally missed it. I think he literally did not know what button did the damage. We're reviewing Rogue Dreamer Rivulet in chat. There you go. Play forward here a little bit. Shield fire. Shield fire. Good. Shield fire. Wait for your time to detonate. You can fire melee. Also works too. Enemy Luna ult, we pull back. Yep, let them have the space a little bit. Good jump. Okay. Team ended up getting gulped up. That's kind of on them. Yeah, too far forward there. Luna ult goes down. We cannot contest that point anymore. They're just going to win by the war of attrition.
I'm opening a portal.
Okay. Portal should be going behind. You're freaking dude is way out of position. Holy crap. Portal's an interesting choice here. At least it changes up the perspective, but I mean, you're going to be right there. It's going to be effectively the same thing. I'm getting gulped is not the worst thing to happen here, but he needed to put us on the point. Shark kind of threw. Yeah, big thing here is we're not disengaging when we need to disengage. Like when the enemy team pops some type of area control support ult, we need to be pulling back. It's not a fight we can win. We just need to stall out that time as best as we can.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
The sweet spot between too much shield lacing and not enough shield lacing. Right now we have too much shield, which is causing your shield to break way faster than it should. Yes, hard agree. Hard agree. Yeah, we've got our goals kind of mismatched here. Our goals to be mostly to deal damage and keep our supports alive. Mostly the supports alive. Damage is second, but typically you keep your supports alive, you know, by dealing damage to things that are diving them, blocking it and such as well. Stranger still can block the support ult, yeah, but still that takes a level of coordination that your team just simply does not have.
Before you attack, get ready.
Okay. A hair less aggro and a hair more DPS and you'll do better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're using a shield in front, everyone in the ult zone won't be healed. I mean, again, true, but that requires like really good coordination that this team will not have.
Oh,
Are you gonna stream scrims tomorrow night? Probably.
The battle starts in
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I did record last week's scrims.
Okay.
All you need to do
Cool.
is capture the missionary.
Might end
I
up
don't
grabbing
think
that.
I ever got that to you, did I?
No, but that's okay. Just hold on to it for now. We are
Okay.
AFK. What's happening here? Pocket.
Probably looking at stream.
Yeah, Rocket was sticking with us. Okay. Use your health advantage here. Focus one target, keep everything in front of you. Yeah, we're way overcommitting here. Our team is going to be super separated out. You can pull your team over to you up top here. Yeah, they're just going to get picked off here. We're way over positioned. Way too far forward. Use your health advantage, but don't overcommit. We had a 9 gigabyte update on Rivals and they barely added anything. Surprise toolbook I'm gonna use for later. Yep, take up space in the zone. Shoot, melee, shoot, melee. Yep, practice that. Shoot, melee, shoot, melee. Yeah, we're a little too overzealous with our shield right now. We're using it a little bit too much. And our lack of ferocity on when we actually have the kills in front of us is what's causing this enemy team to come back so conveniently. Obviously, we can only do so much as a tank as opposed to a DPS here, right? But we're still not, like, chomping things down when they're presented to us. Yeah. We're not being ferocious. Like, we're both too aggroed and not ferocious enough. As strange as that may sound.
Get it? Because he's Dr. Strange.
True. Also crunch. Team ended up taking the point.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Alright, we're back in position. I'm gonna try the funny. You probably shouldn't. In fact, you really shouldn't.
You probably, you just
Highly
need to
should
plan
not.
your strength right now.
Yeah, focus on getting, focus on the fundamentals right now. Okay, good ult. Yeah. Remember that you have to lead your target with Strange? You're just getting bullied right now. try to keep your space back a little bit further until your team's rallied underneath you and you start getting damage on target. Because right now it's just kind of us versus the world, and we're feeling it. Yeah, I have to really get away from that. It's okay. Again, we're right next to spawn. Yeah. We need to regroup our team. Should be pinging for pullbacks. Because we're super staggered right now. We've got 3 in front, 3 in back. We're exactly 50-50 staggered. Oh, what are we doing? Not sure what that was. Even your Bucky was like, what are you doing? Melee. Yep. Shoot, melee, shoot, melee, shoot, melee. Alright, mini pop and ult. Unfortunately, that full charge missed. So tragic. Again, we do not need to be brawling when the Luna Snow has her ult down. We are not winning that. We're just gonna die. We're gonna get suffocated and die.
Then another thing, your solo healer is a rocket, so you can't be pushing that hard either.
Yeah, you're gonna have to play it further back. Yeah, you just simply do not have enough healing. If your team continues to trickle like they are, you will not get past this exact point. Like this bend right here, this garage, this is where you will be stuck. Fantastic! They're just gonna bleed you out. Okay, trying to ult it. Don't hold that ult for too long. Yeah, you're just gonna get bullied by that. Mr. Fantastic. Just whoop ya. Yep.
Doesn't Fantastic punch through the shield?
Yes, he does.
The doctor is in.
Anchor tank. You're being too much brawl tank as the anchor tank right now. Finds velocity, looks for kills that are split up. Float. Fade. No. You. No.
No, I just saw that.
Oh,
no.
Oh my gosh. Spent all that time to throw an ult away. Well, at least we pushed point. Yeah, focus down that Fantastic. Focus them down. There you go. Find the next target. Continue to push forward. Continue to control space. Your Squirrel Girl's popping ult. Pressure, pressure, pressure. There you go. She way overextended. Yeah. This is silver lobbies, right? Silver or bronze. I tried to stop Jeff. Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
I am ready to put on a show.
Hello.
Oh, what's up, Mark? Are you on stream? Are you watching stream?
I'm watching stream.
Okay. Wasted Luna Snow ult, A-OK here. We have control of space. We can just simply play around the point right now.
Honestly, I wouldn't say it was that much wasted. It provided the team with stall time.
Okay, so take it down. Get what you can right now. Get what you can. Yeah, grab the shark. Focus on the shark. Yeah, it's that lack of confidence I feel like that we're lacking here. Again, I would highly recommend just getting more comfortable on the character itself, because it feels like we're not comfortable simply taking engagements right now.
Another thing, if you're gonna block a Scarlet Witch ult with your shield, wait until the last possible second, that way you don't have it break early and you all die because of it.
Yep. Bucky was also complaining about the healers when he was the worst DPS. I mean, that's gonna happen. People are gonna point fingers. It's gonna happen. We need to focus on what we could have done better there, right? I know that obviously that's not what you're trying to say, but there was we did a lot of things that were just so. Let's round this up. Let's round up my thoughts here. First and foremost, we lacked ferocity for finding squishier targets. There was a lot of opportunities that presented themselves for us to actually, find and kill things that we just kind of let slip through our fingers. At the same time, we were also over aggro. We had both not enough aggression and too much aggression. Our aggression was mistimed. We would push up into positions that we didn't need to. We ended up correcting that towards the later half of the game. But at that point, we didn't also correct the fact that we had the ability to deal damage and get kills and go and find targets, and we just didn't end up doing that. Right? Strange is better SMH.
Like,
yeah, obviously.
One thing I've seen.
What's up?
Is he wasn't doing the reload animation cancel because he has 2 ways to help so much.
Yeah.
On your downtime.
Yeah, getting comfortable with that kind of stuff is going to be helpful. Realistically, I think I would rather have you swapped over to a support at that point. I know that the tank ended up coming out at the very last second, but I think having just simply another support on the field would have given you the longevity and would have forced you to not be as forward as you were. Because you got to remember, for every point of damage that the enemy gets on you is like more progress towards their ultimates and such. And if we're not getting back and we're not healing ourselves, you know, not even our supports are getting the ults they need, right? So, all right. Yeah, go practice. Go do matches. Do matches are going to do you really, really well. Go get practice with Strange. Learn how to kill stuff with him. Because you absolutely can with Strange. He's got some solid damage if you know what you're doing. And then work on taking out people where you can. All right, Leon, you are up. And then Demon, you are next. Who's next on Meesem's coaching website? You, my friend. Just didn't know how to work around my team always being dead or just lack of heals. Call for pullbacks. Tell your team, you know, regroup, fall back, etc. Wait for your team to be ready and with their feet underneath them again before you try again.
Yeah, the worst thing you could possibly do in any situation if you're staggered or losing is trickling in one by one.
Yeah, continue to stagger, continue to trickle. Probably just positioning on my part, but IDK. Yeah, communication with the team there is probably the biggest thing that you can do. All right, Leon, what is your name? Zanric, right? All right.
Also a thing with Strange, on his reloads, it has a sound cue when you can melee or shield to cancel it and you still get a full reload.
Yeah, that's the technical stuff that'll just come with time. The bigger thing here is focusing on knowing when to target prioritize, knowing when to stop the trickle, knowing when to stop the you know, the one at a time thing, sticking with the team, having the supports underneath you and such, taking up space. That's more of like the broad stuff that will do you better. Yeah, focus on that kind of stuff. Get comfortable with Strange. Give it another go. Zanric, yeah, got you. And convinced that if my gameplay was perfect, TDTwo would pull a "you didn't do this right" card. Yeah, that's the whole point. No one's perfect. It's impossible to be perfect.
I'm not judging.
That is the entire point of coaching. Even if it's tiny, small micro adjustments, the whole point of coaching is there is something like the quality of a coach is their ability to find the things that are wrong, can be able to give you information on what that was, while still supporting you as a player. But I am perfect. All right, I found the next thing that is imperfect about you.
Yeah.
Are you having fun, Zanric?
Really looks like he is.
Yep.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Okay. Gonna be playing as the Mr. Fantastic, are we?
got it?
Red. Do we have a melatonin Marvin here? I swear.
I'm watching stream right now.
Okay. I saw what we were trying to do. We were trying to keep our elasticity up, but we ended up wasting it because we were way too greedy with it, and we're having a little bit too much fun with the cloak and dagger. Good hit on her. Focus her down. And she got away. For all that tank. Ooh, a support, even better. No, it's us. That's right. We're red. Yeah, stay right on top of him. Just keep applying pressure. Keep applying pressure. Yeah, what we're trying to do with Mr. Fantastic is we're trying to time when we get buff Fantastic for when we are ready to go down, basically. He's got that resource management stuff of being a bit of a tank on him as well. Yeah, play around your tank here. Remember that your basic attack can hit multiple targets at once, so you should be whipping it around. The first wrong move is choosing Mr. Fantastic. At lower levels, it's totally fine. It's totally fine.
Yep. Any character can be good in lower levels.
Yeah, lower levels. Still good to practice the fundamentals here, too. Good. Good job not overcommitting to the fight here. Okay. Play a little aggressively here. Don't commit too much. Good. Yeah, good tank fundamentals will help here. What rank is this? This is gold. Gold 3. Try to support the tank with that. We're not going to be able to kill that, but it's completely separated out ult. It's just a useless ult in here. That is AoE for us. We just want to simply just stay alive right now. We left our positioning, which is really unfortunate because we didn't need to. Get our elasticity up, pop ult. There we go. Out, good. Yeah, we don't need to pop that down until we're lit, and we also want to have our supports behind us. Yeah, we ended up yielding the positioning up front, which just let them walk into the center of us. We should not be engaging. We should be fully pulling back there. Because we are going to go down. Yeah, we way. So the irony is that support ult, that wasted support ult, which should have been a wasted support ult, was ultimately the thing that ended up crumbling us, simply because we chose to overreact to it. Right? That Cloak and Dagger ult went down, and instead of just simply being like, okay, I don't care, I'm going to try to prevent the enemies to get on top of it, we fully pulled back and just opened the door to them, basically. And it completely allowed them to overtake our space. You should be playing near your tanks. We are way too off on our own here. It's not our job to be the assassin. Going to go down again. We are way overcommitted to this fight. We have no escape tools. We're going to get toasted. Surprise didn't happen faster. He's holding onto his LB too much. He can use it to give his teammates extra shields. He's using it for the extra shields. He could be using it more, sure. He could be spreading the shielding around a little bit. Absolutely. I have a much bigger problem with him overcommitting to fights or undercommitting to fights. Again, it's a positioning thing. It's like that's the thing that tends to keep people in like the gold and silver range ranks is choosing when to take fights and positioning.
Positioning is a big one.
Yeah, huge one. Picked up her. Need to get on point here soon. Yeah, not a bad time to use that there. Tagged, yeah. You want to pop that and get to cover. He's using it more on damage than shields, but its damage is not worth it. Worth what the shield is. I mean, it's okay if he can use it just to simply close the gap on a target. Again, like, the problem is we're missing, like, their step number 1. If we were in a position where grappling towards the target made sense, then it would be fine. But we're not even there yet.
Before you attack, get ready.
With my light daggers and your soul sword, we can handle anything they throw our way.
Okay, Zanric doesn't discriminate.
They always do. Just because we're young, pretty, and female.
Then let that be their final mistake.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is diabolical.
I know.
Capture the mission area. Got it?
I mean, first off, one tank and it's Hulk with Adam Warlock and second healer. Bad comp. Yeah, the comp is not good. It is not good. Yeah, we're gonna get roasted there.
Yeah, like, in this situation, with this comp, I think you're better off just being the bodyguard for Adam.
Yeah, bodyguard Adam or bodyguard Hulk. Like, we're not playing, we're trying to play as if we're like a full tank as opposed to the DPS tank that we're actually meant to be. You know, we're going in solo and taking fights that we're supposed to be. You know, all. We do not need to be doing that. Yeah, we have no reason to be engaging on that at all. Hey, we have a Captain America. Why is he piss colored? I don't know. Adam Warlock in one tank doesn't go well, and it's Hulk, which is a punching bag. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, my big issue with this comp is that it entirely hinges on the cloak and dagger.
Yeah. Okay, popping ult. Decided to focus down the Punisher, and notice how the team ignored you, which is as they should. Had no reason to engage on you there. Clean them out. Yeah, you ended up just kind of separating yourself out from the rest of the team.
And then you're gonna get picked by the Psylocke.
Yeah, Psylocke will probably get away here. But, I mean, we're just not adding anything of value to the team right now. Right? We're just out here taking this 2v1. Sure, we're slowing the enemy team down. But it's like, it's to what end? Never punished, my goodness. Captain Sweden, yeah.
What was that Punisher
thinking? That. I cannot believe they allowed you to get away with that. Cannot believe they let you do that.
Freedom Trail.
That Punisher does not understand he has a shotgun. Oh, look, he figured out the shotgun button. Scroll girl maybe for attacking in the backline distance or for someone to swap. Yeah. Like, the unfortunate thing is that this is working. We're in this situation. We're kind of learning the wrong lessons. Because the enemy team is trickling so hard now at this point, we're probably going to end up taking this. Find the rat. Cannot believe they're letting you get away with this right now. All right, take what you can get.
Has to be a gold lobby. I don't know what it was about gold lobbies, but back when I was in gold, the one consistent thing is the moment the team starts struggling, they never recover.
Yeah, they don't reach that. Everyone's good enough that they can get away with some solo plays sometimes. So no one learns that the actual like real strength of a consistent team is the team. You know,
knowing when to fold.
Yeah, knowing when to fold, knowing when to push. So yeah, cannot believe you got the value that you did right there.
Yeah, if this was a diamond lobby, you would be
Hooked
gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
That Psylocke is so bad, bro. Okay. Alright, keep it up. If they keep letting you get away with it, you might as well keep rolling with it. Yep, don't take direct fights. Good. Smart. Take it to the side. Rocket's trying to preserve point. Yeah, use that to get on top of him. Grab him and pull him back. You got one.
This is kind of like a...
There you go. Almost have ulti.
This is a if it ain't broke, don't fix it type situation.
It really is. It really is, unfortunately. Ult going down. Okay, we need to yield here. Yep. Overtook the point with ult. Gameplay is hurting my brain. I just saw the comments on. Yeah. It's not even necessarily gameplay, because it's like mechanically he's doing fine. It's just the positioning and such. It's more on the fault of the enemy team right now. Letting him get away with all this.
Not to mention their DPS are just terrible.
Yeah, DPSs are not doing good. Okay, and our friends have lots of ults here. We are popping that invulnerability way too early. Yeah, they ended up taking that point on us. Oh, we ended up getting it? Oh, I thought we were red.
That match was giving me an aneurysm.
Yeah.
But
Positioning
God.
rough. Positioning was rough. Oh, we were red. I was right. Yeah, we were red. No? Yes? Yes, we were red. Want to know what rank this is? I think this is gold, is it not?
It's either gold or silver.
I guess I can check right here. Yeah, we got away with way too much there. Xanric. Yeah, gold. Gold lobby. Gold 2, yep. Woo! Alright. I think we might wrap up here. Demon, I'll tell you what. Demon, are you still out there?
I'll be right back.
Grab Demon as our last pickup. Demon, you still out there?
If Demon's not out there, can I go?
Maybe. Yeah,
also,
okay,
the struggle is real. Alright, there it is.
Alright, Demon, send friend request if you have not already. Tell me who you are if you're not on my list and your name is different. And then we will get going. Yeah, big thing there.
And Diamond is real.
Yeah, Diamond can be a little tough. Big thing there for you, Leon. Number one thing is just positioning. It just comes down to positioning. I know we keep saying that over and over and over again, and I know it's getting old, but
it's probably the most important skill you need for this game.
It really is. It really is. Like, all the combos and all the other stuff, that will come with time. Getting the mechanical stuff down, that will come with time. It's good to have it, absolutely. But positioning. Okay, Demon, MG, or M Gamer, YouTube. Need the spaces. You're going to need to send it to me, Demon.
But no, Diamond's rough because I play Wolverine, and I've played enough comp to the point where people know who I am, so they target ban me.
Well, it's not even that. Wolverine just...
Oh, Wolverine is also just strong.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
just one of the best things to ban. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to need to send it to me, Demon. My name is there on screen there. Some777. I think I've watched as many games as I've played within this last few weeks. I've spent a lot of time on the coaching side of things.
I almost made it to Diamond 1, but then the Groot on my team insinuated our team to ban Wolverine, and I'm like, why would you do that?
Well, he is the Groot, right? It makes perfect sense.
Look, just expect me to just bodyguard you, and everything will work. Don't ban one of your strongest tools in the meta. Because I think, generally speaking, banning your own teammate's main is just a bad idea.
Generally speaking, yeah, they should be a little bit more flexible. He's just scared. I mean, like, as a Groot, right, that would be like, I get it. I would get it. If I was playing Groot, I'd be terrified as well. Okay. Demon, I'm not trying to join your team. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to accept you here, and I'm going to add you as a friend, okay? And then I'm going to back out this lobby. Okay? Oh, we already sent it over here anyway. Oop, nope. Okay, cool. Okay, now that you're added, Demon, go ahead and launch a game. and then I can watch you. TDT, it's been a while. How's life with Marvel Rivals being the main game, and whatever happened to Space Marine 2? Just got old, as with all games. Just asking, got complaining or criticizing. Yeah, it just got old. Space Marine's fine. It wasn't really like I wasn't planning on staying there long term. It was just more like, hey, let's go check this game out. Let's have some fun with it, right? All this goes on, I'm go and grind into gold. There you go. That's the spirit. Okay. Now for the $1 million question. Fire away. What's better, Titanfall 2 or Marvel Rivals? Oh, Titanfall 2. Easy. Marvel Rivals is great, but like Titanfall is like, that's generational content right there. That's a generational game. Like that.
I never played Titanfall.
I mean, I know, and Christ died for those sins too. It's okay. Marvel Rivals is one of those games that people will talk about as long as it's popular. Titanfall 2 will be the thing that'll be like, I remember when I was 17 years old, and this game came out called Titanfall 2. You know, like there's a big difference in there.
That's just copium, man. Titanfall 3 is just Silk Song 2.
We know, yeah. You want to hear something funny? Do you know that we were technically announced Elder Scrolls 6 like 6 to 7 years ago?
Yeah, I still keep that in the back of my mind. I'm like, yo, we haven't heard anything about this in a while.
Yeah, that's the Silk Song of Silk Songs right there. At least Silk Song gets some updates here and there. Yeah, at least we get to hear something about it. Yeah. They said Starfield was first priority. I guess that is true. I mean, it was the wrong priority, but at least we know they're... Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The right heroes could make all
Then
the
Elder
difference.
Scrolls 6, yep. All right. We are a Panther, are we? Okay.
Okay. I think I'm gonna head out.
Oh, but
This was
Panther
fun
on
to
the
watch.
screen.
So,
right.
y'all have fun.
I see how it is. It hurts. It really does.
30 seconds. Stay strong.
All right.
Oh yeah, did you guys hear that there was a another Conquered level flop in the gaming industry not too long ago?
What was it?
Some game called Unknown 9.
Apparently it was very unknown.
Yeah, like it had. I think rumor had it had like more funding than Conquered had, where Conquered had $100 million and it Unknown 9 had $150 million, and
No one
when
even
it
heard
launched,
about
its peak player count was 286.
Damn, they did not.
And they had like,
on marketing.
yeah, they had a franchise planned out, comic books at the ready. It was gonna be like a multi-series entry type deal, and it just
did not.
all
Yeah.
but gone.
All right, so what did we do wrong there? Chat, tell us what we did wrong there.
I still have some hunt left.
Starts with the P. Heard about it, had a good cast, but it was too niche for me. I'd never even heard about it. I stay relatively plugged into gamer news too. Oof, yes, big oof. What did we do wrong there, chat? Okay, target priority. Who are we looking at? Psylocke. Yep, that is not passing. Yes, it was passing. That's what I was thinking of. I was gonna say, looking at Panther gameplay is either gonna be really good or really bad.
It's too much for my console mind to comprehend.
So we're struggling right now to execute. Panther needs to be like a whip. It's a snap that something's dead and he moves out. What are we targeting? It should not be that tank. See your target before you lunge. See the target.
Both spears whiffed.
Oof. Yeah.
Third spear whiff.
Go high. Use your double jump. Climb walls. Dive down on target so that the spear has a hard time with it. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Am I watching?
Oh, goodness. Okay, be kind. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. He's learning.
Right. So one thing about Black Panther, that purple
dude,
like,
you
spin
gotta-
cast
you
you
gotta lay
applies
the
to.
You are not looking for tanks. That is the lowest on your priority. I wasn't staying in place too long. Picking target, diving, and moving out. No, positioning. Positioning was bad. We chose to be really far forward, and we didn't do anything with it. Goodness gracious, this lobby is all over the place. It's like a blender. It's like we just threw freaking silverware into a blender. It's just whatever hits. Yeah, our target prioritization is not good right now. We're trying to dive the tanks. It's not our job as the Black Panther. Our number one job are squishies, primarily their supports. We're looking for supports. We need to make use of the abilities that we have available to us. Remember that Fast is more of just a fancy tool for resetting. It does not deal enough damage. Yeah, that is not something we go for. We cannot be dueling with an ult pop. Okay, we can make something happen with this here. Alright. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to chat about here, so this is interesting. We ended up picking up the Psylocke. That's nice. Go high. Go high. Look high, aim low. Look high, aim low. When I hear the word blender, I think the Blender game engine. Haven't heard that name in forever. Find the supports. There's a shark. Kill the shark. And maximum pulse. Yeah. Right now, we're thankfully not dying because the enemy team isn't able to focus us down. But we're often battling the tanks. Shark eats Panther. Yeah. That we're often battling the tanks when we don't need to be. We're not doing enough to stay in that backline to try to get value on those supports. And if we went high, if we came from a high spot and shot down, just like that, yeah, just like that, we'd have a better time landing those spears. See the target before you shoot the target. See the target, shoot the target. See the target, shoot the target. Set up for a reset here. Got heal. My aim is true. If you're not getting heals, go in front of your healer a little bit, or call for the healing to. Fast. Yep. Panther is arguably the hardest player next to Spider-Man to play in the entire game.
I'd say Spider-Man's a little bit easier.
I'd put Spider-Man still a little bit above Panther, but both are very challenging.
Yeah. The only reason why I say Panther's a little bit harder is just because you physically cannot play him nearly as good as you can on consoles you could on PC.
Yeah, that's true of both of them now. Theoretically, the limit could be, tightened up with practice. But he is on PC. Like, Panther pretty much exclusive. He's like a glass cannon in a way. He relies on his ferocity in order to keep himself alive. He relies on people being dead for him to stay alive. Right? We need our stuff to land. That's why he's so challenging.
And then your E applies the best, so you want to use that to mark targets, and then you want to dash and get the refresh off of them, and you can leave it with your spears.
Yep. Yeah, we need to recognize when the situation goes bad a little sooner. Like right there, we could already tell the situation was starting to go bad, and we needed to get the hell out. It's got lots of tools for escape, lots of tools for reset. Swapping over to Bucky, I think, is a smart play here. Probably would not have jumped back to spawn because now we've got a farther run back, but it's fine.
And then if you play Bucky a lot, I'd recommend changing the crosshairs to be like a typical 4-prong.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's the grand finale.
A lot of this stuff will come with time. I think he's level 20 if I remember correctly.
Rise, my friends!
And finally ult going down. We have some tools to play with that. Hook, punch, blast. Hook, punch, blast. That's our combo. Remember, we do not care about our accuracy. We just want something to be taking shots. We're way too far forward right now as Bucky. We need to be playing behind the tanks, not in front of them. The only time we go in front of the tanks is after we get a good hook and we get the combo off.
Or if your tanks are dead.
Or if your tanks are dead. Positioning, positioning, positioning. But yeah, this clearly is showing just the lack of somebody who just does not play the game enough yet. It's not a bad thing. It's just a thing that it's here, right? Worthy of being called out, just saying, hey, you know, you obviously got some stuff to work on. Not to discourage you, but just simply remind you, like, you know, where you're at. Too far forward, too far forward. Me, some, are you planning on continuing Spicy Clips up to 59 tomorrow for Rivals Clips or any other games? I haven't seen anything uploaded to YouTube since November. That's TDT1. I've been focusing pretty much exclusively on TDT2. I will be uploading to TDT1 some more.
Bad mark.
Pull back. Pull back. If we're spinning circles, we need to pull back. Pull back. There we go.
Like, way back, like,
yeah.
I'd say like you'd be behind your
15
Adam.
15 meters, yeah. We do not want to be fist fighting the Hulk. We want to be back. Pull back.
And then another thing, the projectile you fire pierces moving target, so you want to aim it into the
up, yeah.
Yeah.
And again, we're never punished. That's why lower lobbies can teach us bad lessons.
I'd pull back in an area in which the supports can't heal you.
Yeah. Like, we're so far forward, it's like I almost don't have anything else to say because it's like we still haven't pulled back. You know, it's just like I'm like holding down the pull back button. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no other input right now other than just pull back. You're too far forward. If you're gonna play that kind of brawl character, go play Magic, which is great. Not too hard to learn either. Big splash AoE. Melee-based character doesn't require a lot of aim.
I'd say out of all the melee characters in this game, Magic's probably one of the easiest, if not the easiest
I would
to
argue
pick up.
she's the easiest.
Yeah.
Incoming.
Too far up and pushing along.
Way too far up. Yep. We're 1v6 right now. Do not pop ult. I know you want to.
Do not.
I know the funny button.
Do not.
The funny button's there. There it is.
Alright,
Man.
now you can pop it.
No, he should not. He's got nothing ready. The team's bunched up or whatever. He's got nothing lit. He wants things damaged first.
And generally, if you can, you want to get the squissies out first. The tanks are probably your last concern, unless they're assaulting your supports, then you have to.
Got somebody. I just checked. You couldn't find the TDT2 channel. 2 spelt out using the T from TDT. Yeah, the absolute #1 thing is either A, choose a different character, or B, pull back. You're playing Bucky as if he's Iron Fist. Pull back. You do not need to be
he does.
1v6.
To be fair, though, he does have an Iron Fist.
He does have an Iron Fist. You are correct, Rav. Yeah, absolute #1 thing, dude. You gotta pull back. If you're gonna play Bucky, he's poke right up until he's brawl. right? Not brawl up until he's poke. It's very particular order. Your ult timings need to be focused on trying to kill squishies. You're looking for damage, and then once you get them lit up, now you go for that ult. Go for the combo. Hook, punch, blast. Hook, punch, blast. That's what you're looking for, right? Shots in between where you can get them. Look for squishies again. You can hook tanks. It can happen, but that's requires good coordination on your team. As for your Black Panther, target prioritization was priority numero uno. You really have to be dialed in order to make that Black Panther work. Gonna take your advice. Do you need to spectate me again? Next time. We're gonna wrap it up here for today. Go back and rewatch the VOD. I highly recommend, Demon, that you go back and rewatch the VOD, either on your own device or your own system. You're playing on PC, to see where you could have made better corrected the mistakes and made better calls and whatnot. It's so helpful. Or go back and rewatch the VOD of this stream once this is up on YouTube, because you'll be able to find that in the live section of our page, and I'll hopefully have some advice in there. Unfortunately, there's just so many broad, big things that persisted throughout the entire thing with your gameplay. I don't have a lot of specifics to dive on, because you've got like fundamental, foundational issues that you need to correct,
if you will.
Yeah, that you need to correct first before we can move on to the other stuff. Number one, pull back. Target prioritization. Yeah.
And then for like Panther, or honestly just dive characters in general, the number one thing you need to remember is that if you're fighting the tank,
you're doing something
not doing
wrong.
your job.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
And then for like poke or brawl characters like Bucky, he's more poke.
Yeah.
Generally, you want to hang back by the supports, as that gives you more range, allowing you to just stack up
Get
damage
better
really
value,
easily.
yeah. All right, thanks for the chat, Misum and Co. Gotta walk the dog. Later, dudes. See you next stream. See you, Dark Falcon. Hope you have yourself a great rest of your day. Chat, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here. Thank you for everybody who donated bits today. Thank you for everybody who subbed as well. Appreciate it. Go check out the latest video uploaded to the channel. I hope you guys enjoy it. It was a lot of fun to make. As per usual, thank you for following and all that other good stuff. It means a lot to me. We will be back on Monday. Hopefully, everything should be good. We'll get everything up. Tomorrow should be ready with Gold 3. Always fun to watch, though, for sure.
But aren't you streaming tomorrow, though?
I will be streaming tomorrow, but I'm saying like videos.
Gotcha.
All right, anyway,